A little late. Only a little. A smidge. A smackerel. Hi, everybody. Hope you guys all had a wonderful Wednesday. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. What are you guys thankful for? Let's all go around and say what we're most thankful for. With all, however many people are in here right now. A couple hundred. We'll go around the whole stream. You're thankful for the vat of acid? I'm thankful for the vat of acid too, actually. Glad we have something to lower people in. Hi, everybody. Why are we so zoomed in? You're not. It's normal, I think. I guess it's not. I changed the camera setting again because it keeps falling. I told you guys, it's because the camera itself is like just perched on the monitor arm. That's the only way I have it, so it falls a lot. You're still blurry? Well, yeah, because it has to pick me or you. And nobody's here to read you guys, so. Thanks, IMXD. Thank you, Jergay. Can we have this? I was meaning to send it last stream, but 7TV upload was down. Sure. I feel like a GIF is better than that. There's probably a GIF you could use better. But that's fine. You can have it. I had a chicken bake for the first time today. I'm serious. Thank you, Josh K. Bye. Thank you, Marcy. It's zero width. Yeah, it kind of looks like shit. Somebody will make a better one. But thank you, Dr. Real. Yeah, I had a... Why did you shoot someone in offline chat? Do you really want to know? I was testing the stream deck, and I accidentally hit the button. I forgot what all the buttons did, and I definitely just hit that button. So I killed the guy just by testing. I was figuring out what to do. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm sick. Don't laugh. I'm sick. It's way worse today than it was the past few days. But that just means every day it gets better. It's going to be just fine. Costco else made you sick. Costco keeps the costs low. I love going to Costco. I got a shit ton of stuff, and it was like $250. It was awesome. And then I tried the chicken bake. It was okay. I'm not really into it. But... Moshi Moshi.
Happy Cringe chat. Also, are we watching the Devolver today?
Watching the
VODs.
Shut up, Shadow.
It's pretty good. Dev Hour? What's Dev Hour? Devolver, you mean? Did you watch the newest Shadow trailer? No, actually. I haven't seen it. Hold on. I forgot there was a Sonic trailer. I'll watch that, too. We'll do a little bit of watching. And then we'll do a little bit of cringing. One after another, a perfect date. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Let's get holly jolly. There you go, everybody. Enjoy your new mitten and hat. That's tremendous. Hope you guys all had a wonderful day. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Hope you guys are gonna go get stuffed up with some delicious food. My family's over already. They're making some stuff, so it's gonna be good. I'm cooking. L. Sucks for you. You're cooking? That's bad. My ass would never be cooking on Thanksgiving. I'm too tired. Thanks, B. Thanks, Wallies. Hey, twin. Was good. Was good. Missed you at Throne. Said you weren't there. I'm thankful for the Coney stream. Aren't we all? I'm skipping Coconut Ball. This shit's too... Come on. Relax. Lazy and gluttonous? Depends on the food. Bro, I go stupid off the stovetop. When I eat the stovetop, I look like a DeviantArt character. My tummy goes out to here. Stovetop. That's me. It's real bad. I'm distended with the stovetop. It's pretty bad. Too far? I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. It's called shock humor, buddy. My Steam Deck came early and I'm playing Metaphor right now. It's already peaked. Happy Inflation Thursday. It's not Inflation Thursday. It's Distended Tummy Thursday. It's Inflation Sunday. Do you like monkey bread? I don't know what that is. Is that like banana bread? Wait, it's the pull apart cinnamon bread, right? I do like it. You gonna make me some? You gonna ship me some to my house? That's why I keep leaking my address. I just want someone to show up. I want a friend. So I went to Costco today. I go to Costco very rarely. Like maybe, I don't know, twice a year. Tried the chicken bake for the first time. Why was it so small? Somebody said, why is it so small? It was like long but thin. It goes like to here. I didn't quite finish it. I have this much left. I couldn't keep going. I had to stop. Low-key burnt? Oh, extremely. It was one of those that's probably been in there for like 6 hours. On hand? Yeah, man. It's right there. I've been eating most of it, but I can't quite finish it. Did you guys know it's not a double chunk chocolate cookie? It's a double chocolate chunk cookie. That blew my mind. He said it wrong the whole time. It's like a don't open dead inside situation. But double chunk does sound better. They should change the signs. I can't believe that, like, everybody memes about the Costco $1.50
30
hot dog
months
and
since
drink,
I
but
broke
it's
up
crazy.
with my girlfriend because I watched Coney too much. It can happen to you too, chat.
That didn't happen, right? There's no way that happened. I was interfering in your relationship. Is any content creator that funny? I want her to DM me to tell her side of the story. Yeah, man, you're just, he loved you, so he kept watching you again and again. We spent no time together. I couldn't get him away. That's an ego boost. That's awesome. It didn't happen exactly like that, but she did hate your voice. A lot, most do. I've said that a million times. Most people, when they meet me, if they're with their significant other, they usually hate me. And I get it. Listen, if I opened up a YouTube video and I was in it, I would click off too. But it's part of the mystique, right? Part of the gimmick. You got to get through it. Why did you reply with that video? Let's do the bandle. 1989 Hard 4. Is this Rush? This isn't Tom Sawyer, right? Take My Breath Away? 1989 was Top Gun, right? I don't think that's it. No. That feels a little bit too off. Dude, wait. What? What is going on here? This is like from the Dick Tracy soundtrack. I don't know what this is. Is this like a movie? It's gonna be another song I've never heard of. Like that Queen song. Oh my god, wait. What the fuck is that? Okay, the voice cover should give it away, right? Oh. That sounds out of key, right? Is that not out of key? The eternal flame. Da-da-da. And you feel my heart beating. That doesn't feel right. Feel the same. Am I only dreaming? Is this yearning my eternal flame? I'm sick. I would hit that so good if I wasn't sick, you guys. That's like my best song at karaoke. I'm so good at that. I'm so good.
Hey, honey, this time
Mushy,
I
mushy.
bring you pictures of Super Nintendo Land. There's a few posts starting here. Link gotta say they could have used a dick puncher ride.
I've been saying that. Did someone say a dick puncher ride? I got my dick smashed at Coney Park. Oh, hell yeah. Damn, it's all indoor. Oh, that's good. Oh my god, I want the Meowth. It would be kind of weird in my household because I got nothing else Pokemon in there, but I would love to have a Meowth. Can you buy them? No way you can buy the Articuno. Right. Oh, look at the little babies. That's precious. Damn, it looks nice there, man. Wait. Can I ask you a stupid question without you laughing? Will you make fun of me and call me stupid if I ask a question? Is it winter or summer over there? What side of the equator is Japan on? Winter? Okay. Because I know in Australia it's summer, but I didn't know on what side they were. They're the same as us? Okay. All right, it's north. You know what? I'm nurturing my curious mind. Okay? I had a question, and I know there was somebody else in chat that was thinking the same thing, and they just wanted to know themselves. I took one for the team. Oh, it's like further down? Can you hear my heart beating? Can you feel that thing? Wait, was this Japan? Oh, shit, they got City Walk and everything? Look at that tiny-ass Harry Potter. Do they like Harry Potter over there? They got Peanuts over there? They got Snoopy and Charlie Brown? Thank you, Lopate. The flying dinosaur. Whoosh. Awesome. They love Snoopy. Word? Old game store. Okay. Big ass train. Yup. Big ass Bowser. Bullet Bills. Mecha Coop. That's probably just a screen, right? Surely. Oh, there's a Bowser Jr. statue? That's cute. Got the DK Bandle. I would get that one too. It's all indoors? There's a dome? Why? Is there like a infrastructure reason for that? What is that? Just this part of it? Oh, okay. I was going to say, what's going on there? For rain? Yeah, but like, Florida gets a lot of rain too. More rain, I would imagine, but have you been to the Nintendo Park in America? Nope, I'm not going. I hear it's ass. And I heard the food is awful. I heard it's the second worst place you can travel to. Do you know what's number one? Paris, France. Everyone I know that has gone to Paris, France comes back and says, never, ever, ever. Literally everyone I've spoken to says Paris, France is awful. All right, we'll watch the Sonic trailer in just a moment. But first, you know what time it is. All rise For the national anthem. Time for a little stimmy. Good luck, everyone. What is SporkleCon? Chicago, home of SporkleCon. You're kidding. That's an event you can go to? That's real? Coney, can we go? You could... Hey, I won't stop you. Go ahead. Spend $143 to go to SporkleCon. What do you do there? I could do quizzes at home. That's crazy to me. Good for them. Good luck. Whatever. Let's do normal Sporkle. Shall we? Mixed words, 6 categories. I don't like those. I don't like games. Saturday Sudoku, no games. MLB rookie no-hitters. Congratulations to the Cody stream. The stimmy has landed. You have earned the stimmy this evening. I'm not even going to try this one. This is stupid. However, you can quintuple or nothing. I have a 35% off when gifting 5 tier 1 subs. What do you think? What do you think? Huh? You guys have lost this multiple times. Poll it. You guys could get 5. I'll let you guys do it, and you know what? I'll also let you guys vote for 1 Coney coin per vote. Go ahead. You guys are going to have to mash that. I'll deal it. Those votes are going to be crazy. Deal. And look at that. I knew you guys would be up for it. I did. I knew you'd be up for this. This time will be different. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe you guys win this one, man. You haven't won in a while. There's been no stimulation happening. But maybe this time will be the time. All right, I'm going to call it here. We're going to stop the count. Okay, the answer is yes. Let's get it. Oh, whoops, I got to pop this out. Let's go quintuple or nothing. Now, every time we've done this, I've won. So I don't think you should have done that, but... Okay, no. It's a game. It's a blitz. Doesn't count. It's a blitz. Doesn't count. Blitzes don't count. Finish the band. Can you choose the image that complete... Oh, baby. Is it pop culture? Sorry. Oh, no. Oh, what could it be? Red, I think. Derek and the Dominoes, right? The Black Keys. Rolling Stones. The Bee Gees. The... Oh, Arctic Monkeys. I was like, the Monkeys? AC/DC, right? Yep. 9 Inch Nails. Wow, I know a lot of bands. I don't know which one's the Queen. I think this one, because it is frills. Okay. Led Zeppelin, right? Death Cab for Cutie. Florence and the Machine. Vultures. 21 Cops. 21 Firefighters. 21 Doctors. Fuck this. Oh, are you mad? Are you mad because you got scammed again? You took the deal. I don't know what this is. Yak Springfield? Deer Springfield. Deer Springfield, probably. I don't know what that is. Simon and Garfunkel. Pink Floyd. Wagon Halen. That's funny. Pearl Jam. Fall Out Boy. Guns N' Roses. Yeah, sorry. You guys lose. Sorry. You guys are ass. You shouldn't have taken the deal. You should never take the deal. Every time I get a quiz that there's no way I'm going to win, the next one is like the easiest baby mode pop culture quiz I've ever seen. You were about to lose? I guess if I missed one of them, if I missed one more, I lose. Well, no, I had to miss 2 more. What was the Springfield one? Buffalo? What? Ox? What is that? Is that a cow? Yak? I don't know this band. Buffalo. I've never heard of Buffalo Springfield. What's their song? I've never heard of any of these songs. For What It's Worth, Mr. Soul, Expecting to Fly, Rock and Roll Woman, Kind Woman. I've never heard of any of those. For What It's Worth is their song? Oh.
I got to beware.
The Vietnam song.
It's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
I did not know that song. Okay, got it. I don't know why that's the Vietnam song to me. That Unfortunate Son is probably in a movie I saw or something. Whatever. Sorry, everybody. You shouldn't take the deal. I'm simply too smart. Uh-oh, it's Tails. Wonder what he's up to this time in the new Sonic the Hedgehog 3 trailer.
Here we go.
Coney, can we have this emote? Yes. Happy holidays, chat.
Showtime.
What is this den of madness?
Are you Detective Pikachu?
He does look
That's
like
cute.
a Pokemon. Pika Pika.
That's cool.
Konichi, what?
Wait, does Nintendo exist in the universe? Does Sega exist? This is stupid.
Down.
I'm like thinking about it now. That's weird.
It's time.
Oh, do I have the stimulus overlay over? Sorry. Oops.
Finally, we will have our revenge.
Wait, what's gonna happen in the fourth movie? What is this emote? I'm gonna add it. This is so stupid. Hooray! It's the way they say it. You have to see the show. I'm allowed to watch it. I have a 5-year-old. You're not supposed to watch it. If you watch it, I will judge you. Hooray! That's a good emote.
But what
That's
good is
good.
a dastardly plot if you can't conspire with family?
Yeah, if they put in a fourth movie, like, what else could they do now? Metal Sonic? Because, like, everybody's going to go against Eggman. How do you continue? You're not going to bring in Zagvos. What was that guy's name? The fucking Silver? Oh, that's stupid. Dude, after every movie, it's going to be a new guy. Zavok, that's it. Every movie is going to have a new guy that Robotnik is working with, and then they turn against him, and then they fight Eggman, right? Like, at some point, you can't keep doing that. Sonic's going to have a group of 8 furry friends.
There's 2 Eggmen now?
They're not ever going to make a crocodile. If they make Vector the crocodile, what a waste of CGI. A $60,000 Vector.
W villains, W fun.
Oh, I thought he said W villains. I was like, W villain? I was like, did we get like the fucking Kai Cenat influence in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Any last words?
That's funny.
Nice magic marble, real scary. That actually is real scary.
W Shadow L Sonic.
Tom.
I forgot he was in these movies. I completely forgot that this is like his job now. I haven't seen him in anything else. He was awesome in Westworld. Who? I forget his name. Tom Marston? John Marston? That's Red Dead. That is Red Dead Redemption. Marston. James Marsden. That's what it is. Okay. Dude, he was in Westworld. He was awesome. He had like a career. He had movies and shit. He's just not doing it now.
Maddie, we need your help on a super... Knuckles, do you mind?
Oh, excuse me.
That's kind of fun.
Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super dangerous top secret mission.
When?
Maddie,
Am I hateful to say this? CGI looked really bad. Look at Sonic's face here.
we need your help on a super dangerous top secret mission.
It's like uncanny.
When?
Yeah. I don't think you're supposed to see them from the front like that.
We were born ready.
I forgot this handsome ass dude.
Are you ready?
Whenever I see this guy, I think of that Captain Falcon tweet. Do you know the one I'm talking about? Hold on. Somebody else tweeted it, and I stole it because I couldn't find it. Oh, I gotta find it. I hate that guy's face. It's the Tech Chase tweet. Oh, I can't find it. Oh. If anybody else can find it, it's very funny. What's this actor's name? Does anyone know? I know it, I just don't have the link. Shamar Moore. It's some tweet that's like, I hate it when I'm fighting Captain Falcon and he gets me in a down throw tech chase and he just sits there looking at me like this. He just crouch canceling. Is Captain Falcon doing this crouch staring at you? This is how I felt when I was playing Slippy, which is why I tweeted it. Everybody just holding down against me the whole time, just staring at me. If I get up attack, I die. It was a very funny tweet. He's like, that's like an uncomfortably good-looking man, right? Like, we talked a little bit about people being too attractive. That's like one of those.
Ready.
Like, weirdly attractive.
All right, boys, try and keep up.
Come on.
Is that this guy? Asleep and peeing myself in traffic. Couldn't hold it. Oh, he's not just handsome. He's really funny, too. Awesome, man. He could do it all. It sucks when, like, really good-looking people try to be funny, too. Just stop, man. You don't have to do all that. Right? Relax.
Granddaddy-O.
You won the genetic lottery. Enough.
We've got dirt to do. With shadows powered, we can rule humanity.
Like Ryan Reynolds. Like, stop
When
the
we're done,
goofball
there
bit,
won't be
bro.
anything left to
Just
rule.
be good-looking.
That is dark.
Somebody better call Google Maps.
Good
Life's
one.
all about the choices we make. Remember to listen to your heart. You're gonna make the right choice when it matters the most.
I do want to be there for the first showing. To see if people really do go crazy when that little girl dies. I don't know why they would do that. That feels kind of annoying and obnoxious to me, but I have heard they're going to do that. He has a gun? That's like a laser gun. It's not like a real gun. If it was like a pistol, like bullets.
One head down to another. Who does your highlights?
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
This ends now.
Why am I
Our
watching
destiny
this?
awaits.
This is stupid.
You were right about one thing. This ends now.
This is so funny. What am I doing? It's Sonic the Hedgehog movie, man. Why is that in the movie? Why is there a Christmas scene? That's so weird. Why did they add that? It's a Christmas movie? It shouldn't be, is it? I know it comes out on Christmas, but like when it comes to streaming, it won't be Christmas anymore. And then you have a Christmas scene. Whatever. This is stupid. I don't know why I'm watching this. Good for them. I'm sure it will be another 7 out of 10 movie that's a hit with the kids. Yeah! Hey, Coney, shut the fuck up. Okay, my bad. My bad. Am I being too hateful? Let them have Christmas? Okay.
Sonny is straight up trolling Nintendo at this point, Link.
How come there isn't a Hanukkah Sonic movie? Maybe you could spin a dreidel really fast. Sony confirms the PlayStation 2 has sold over 160 million consoles worldwide. Now? Now it did? Who's still buying it? What? The only console that could topple the PS2 in the near future is the Switch. Other current-gen consoles still lag far behind. So Sony's just like, hey, actually, we're still winning. We are still winning from 30 years ago. You remember when we came out with a console 24 years ago in 2000? It's still the number one. We put in a DVD player, and now it's a big deal. The DS sold more than the Switch? That's insane to me. I can't believe that. I don't know what the Switch 2 is going to be like. Because, like, it can't be bigger than the Switch 1. I thought Wii was the best-selling console. No, I thought that too. I think that was just, you're probably, like, around my generation, where, like, to me, the Wii is the biggest thing that's ever existed. But that's only because I was old enough to be around for it. And also the PS2. Like, it depends on what generation you were, right? So, Wii was huge. Wii was a phenomenon, but PS2 was a DVD player. Yeah, basically. Like, the PS2 had movies on it. And that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to watch the movies. Crazy. Okay, one more. So, in case you guys didn't know, there's a Devolver presentation. I was curious what they would show. Apparently not much, because I haven't heard anybody talk about it. And it's only 5 minutes long. So, let's see. World premiere. I don't know, I'm curious.
Devolver Digital presents the
I will say, Devolver's cachet, in my mind, has kind of fallen a bit. Not to say they're not great, but, like, they need another big hit. Although, I guess Cult of the Lamb was huge, but not, like... Oh, shit! What's up?
I'm sorry, Coney, I shouldn't have used such harsh language.
That's okay. Do it as much as you want. As long as you keep paying up, you can say anything you want.
I'm sorry, Coney, I shouldn't have used such harsh language.
They did the $50. $50 apology? Hell yeah. Hey, I'll take it. I'm very strong. Don't worry. Devolver is bat chest now? Dude, no, Devolver is still good. It's just they need, like, another big... Like, they have, like, 6s and 7s, but they don't have, like, the big... You know what I mean? Cult of the Lamb was big, but it doesn't feel like the generational hit that Gungeon was. Well, they've had, like... How do I put this? They've had, like, one huge hit. Like... They're always riding off the wave of one big hit. So it's like Hotline Miami, Fall Guys, Gungeon, even Cult of the Lamb, whatever. But they haven't had, like, the big blowout since then. And I guess Cult of the Lamb came out last year, but, like, it's not a huge hit. It's just, like, a kind of, I don't know. It's simmering, you know? Didn't Devolver have Inscription? I don't think so. And even then, Inscription wasn't, like, a big blowout mega hit. Inscription was awesome, but people weren't talking about it like they do, like, Balatro, right? I think, like, Balatro is what Devolver needs, I would say. You know?
24 Devolver Delay
I thought Cult of the
Award.
Lamb was 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Only award
Actually,
show
it was, because I think I started playing it when I was at my old house.
recognizing
Inscription was Devolver? Okay, never mind then.
those heroic developers with the courage and determination to delay their game until the next fiscal year.
Is this just all their delayed games? Do they have any other games?
Prestigious and anticipated groups we've seen in years. The release date calendar is wiped clean. Let's get to the main show.
Here are the nominees for Best Inadvertent Tripping Simulator.
Baby Steps. Trip Lads. Clumsy Wumsy.
I was like, wait, is
And
this their
Puffball.
catalog?
And
I was like, wait, are these real? Do all of these exist?
is.
Why are they making 4 of them? I was actually thinking about that for... Okay, I see. Wait, so they're delaying all their games, and this is how they tell people? This game does look very funny, though.
Wow. Just incredible. On
I am
behalf
very
of the
excited
Baby
for
Steps
Baby
team,
Steps.
I'd like to thank you all for this honor.
This is the Bennett Foddy one?
Really,
Yeah.
just no words to describe these emotions. I guess if we had to thank someone, it would be Devolver Digital for giving us the opportunity to delay this game for another year. Thank you.
Here are the nominees for Best Late Stage Capitalism Roguelike.
Multi-level marketing and me, a visual novel.
What game are they making for that?
Revenue quest. Stick it to the stick man.
That's a capitalism game?
Minimum wage warlords.
And the winner is... Stick It to the Stick Man!
I thought it was like a fighting... Like, it looks like it's like one of those Flash games, but real. How do you even play this? You know what the problem with this game is? I bet it's going to be very fun for like 20 minutes. Like my friend Pedro.
This is such a surprise. I thought we'd be nominated. I knew it because
it looks cool.
Our publisher is Devolver Digital.
YouTuber bait.
And we've got plenty of experience in playing games.
Oh, very nice.
But I never thought we'd win. I'd love to share this with our fellow nominees, all of which are
Wheels
incredible
game? That's a little
late-stage
extreme.
capitalism roguelike.
I think it'll be okay.
We may have won, but together our economies have failed.
None of these games will be good. None
Not
of
every
them?
game remains in development forever.
None?
The Academy would like to honor those games that tragically
This is
went
such
to
a
market
weird way
with
to
great
announce
success.
delays.
and
Yeah,
are
they announcing
available to
all their
purchase now
delays? Are
and
all
can
their
no
games
longer be
delayed?
delayed.
This is fucked up. Cricket Through the Ages? Is this a game? Can I play that now? I've never heard of that. This was a good game. I like this. I didn't beat it. Are they announcing them as actually delayed, or were they just releasing next year? I don't know. Oh, Crush House makes me so sad. What a cool idea for a game. I've never heard of this. Sumerian 6. Do they just make games now that I don't know about? Is their shit just like super indie now? Angerfoot is so good. It was just another one of those like boomer shooter games, right?
Welcome back. We continue with the nominees for Best Glass Demon in a Leading Role.
The nominees are Lucifer's
Devolver makes
Mirror
100
2,
games in hopes they get another hit like Hotline Miami.
Windshield Repair Simulator, The Shattering Part 2, and Skate Story.
And the winner is Skate Story.
Okay. Was this the game?
This isn't
I
funny.
asked Leon
literally
Massey what
broke
game
my
he
arm
played.
skateboarding
Leon
when I
Massey
was
and I
trying to make
talked
this
about
game.
some Tony Hawk game that looked good.
Okay,
And he told me it
here
was
are the
ass.
nominees for Best Color
I don't know
Version
if it was
of a
that one or a
Monochromatic
different one.
Classic.
Downwell Color. Gato
Let's
Roboto,
go.
Rainbow Edition. Minute, Virtual Boy Game
I don't
of the
know
Year
which of these
Edition.
is real.
And Volvy's Adventure DX.
I actually don't know which
And
of
the
those is
winner
real.
Volvy's Adventure DX.
Oh, that's a game? They're making a game? Oh, cool.
I didn't make this game. I made a description. I don't even think this is a real game. And why is there a camera in my house?
What an inspiring
That's
show.
kind of funny. That's pretty good.
Absolutely breathtaking to see what's in store for next year, and such a touching tribute to those wonderful games that were released into the great marketplace in the sky this year.
Huh.
Not a dry eye in the house, to be sure.
So emotional.
Is that it? That's it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, f off.
Damn. Must have been a rough year, man. Yeesh. Doom? COVID? Bro, it's 2024. We can't still say COVID. We can't keep doing it. They ain't got no games this year, bro. Come on. 2024 ain't got no more games. I don't know any games that are coming out next year. We got the Indiana Jones game that's coming out like in 2 weeks. I heard that game was ass. I read some stuff about previews. rough year, releases 6 games you haven't tried yet. I don't know which. Baby Steps looks funny, but it's like, you know, a YouTuber game. I mean, I like it because I'm a streamer, right? This looks like it. I don't know. It looks okay, but again, it looks like one of those, like, My Friend Pedro, like, it'll get stale quick. And then this one looks cool. This one's probably going to be like Ape Out, where it's like a cool story game that finishes in like 2 hours, right? Anton Blast? I'm not playing Anton Blast. I only liked Pizza Tower by accident. I'm not playing Anton Blast. Everybody says it's the same. I don't care. Feels like they're lacking a game with substance. I wonder how much, like... Because I think they put a lot into Plucky Squire. But... I don't know. I gotta go back to that game. Or I don't. I don't care, really. I'm in the middle of Ace Combat and Deadlock and Rivals of Aether 2. And so many more games. Was Pepper Grinder any good? I heard it's good. Which Ace Combat? The new one. 7? I'm like halfway through it. I like it. It's good. Alright, everybody shut up. It's time. I don't know where my glasses are, though. Do I have to wear them? Will you guys be mad if I don't have them? Do I really? I feel like... Oh, I found them. Never mind. Okay. Fun gimmick. All right. Everybody say goodbye. Lose the hat? Why? I guess I have to. It's the only gimmick you have to do. It's not that hard. But I don't want to. Ooh, that feels good. Not bald. Not bald anywhere. There's literally no bald spots. It is a full head of hair. It is completely full all the way through. I am not and have never and never will be bald. Wear your Toad Hawaiian shirt. Nobody's gotten those yet, right? I don't know where they are. They're supposed to be out by now. I saw a head lice. You joke, but dude, there was a lice breakout at my kid's school. We had to buy special soap and everything. Don't say that. You're gonna scare me. It's bad. Alright. She was clean, by the way. Ain't no lice. Boom. God, I'm sleepy today. Is it like going around? Is everybody sick? Are you guys sick too? I feel like that shit's all over. Coney, you look very handsome today. I know. Duh. I got sick in September. Yeah, but that's a long time ago. It would have gone around like 2 more times after that. I work at a hospital. I'm always sick. L immune system. That's not how that's supposed to go. The fuck? You're supposed to be the strongest out of all of us. All right, everybody. These stories are from March of 2024. Which means we're getting up there. If you guys got stories, you got to submit them. We're going to run out one day. It's going to be so sad. We're running out. Yeah. It's tough. I'll add mine. Ooh, okay. March 2023, 2024, actually. We could always just go back and use ones we didn't use on the first go-round, but... we'll never run out of Cringe Confessional. We'll see. I don't have any stories because I'm not embarrassing. Alright, let's do it. Can't remember when I submitted. Okay. I'm waiting for Crime Confessional. Maybe that's the pivot. I would love that. I don't know if that's legal for me to do, especially if people post, felonies. Then I might be aiding and abetting at that point, right? Like, that might actually be an issue. Probably not allowed to do that, but it's anonymous, though. Yeah, but at some point, like, if somebody, I don't know, bombed an orphanage, I probably have to report that to the police. I feel like Crime Confessional is going to be a lot of the non-fun crimes. What are the fun crimes? What's a fun crime to you? If you had to pick one. Here comes my favorite part. I love doing this. You said cop chase? Cop chase isn't a crime, dummy. The cops chase you if you do a crime. Abandoned building arson? That does sound cool. Y'all ever want to just, like, burn a building down? Not with anybody in it, but, for fun. Has anybody ever been, like, have any of you guys ever been accosted for jaywalking? I travel a lot, and everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't jaywalk here. You're going to get in trouble. It's never happened. I don't think people do that. But I always get warned whenever I'm in California. No, actually, I'm too scared to jaywalk. Of the car or the cops? Are you afraid you're going to be like a Wile E. Coyote? Like you try to cross the street and then a van comes out of nowhere and slams you? My friend in California did get a ticket. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of anyone doing it. Okay. Is it this one? No, it's the other one. Right. Every time I go to my watch later, I find this video. That's my favorite sound effect. I like that one a lot. It's called Doit, which is weird. It doesn't sound like Doit to me. It also says it's a Chinese sound effect, which is like, I don't think that's true. Fellas, welcome back to Cringe Confession. Fellas, welcome back to Cringe Confessional, the cringiest show on the internet. I set up an anonymous forum at cringe.coney.gg where people can send me their most embarrassing stories, their most harrowing tales of childhood embarrassment and humiliation, and a lot of them did, and that's what we're going to look at. It's all fully anonymous, except for their IPs. I got that, so I could link them up if I want to, but I promise I won't. And I got my good friend CringeBot3000 to help me read them. Let's check them out, shall we? That was a rough one. It was like a 6 out of 10. I've been nailing them lately. We had to have a bad one. Yeah, 6 out of 10 on that one. Redo it? No, it's fine. It's fine. 2 takes? I never do 2 takes. 2,900 subs, I'll do 2 takes. So it's up to you now. All right. We'll start with Peter. Good luck, everybody, and happy cringing.
This was either 8th grade or freshman year, but I was walking to her bus with her and my friend tagged along because he had some after-school activity and just wanted to walk and talk with us.
Wait, did I not get the whole story? Who's her in this situation? Okay, there's no setup. It's just her. It's a girl.
We reach her bus, and because I'm really nervous and awkward at the time, all we did was hug. No hand-holding or kissing, or anything more than just a hug.
It was a girl he was into.
We do that, and then as me and my friend are walking away, she shouts, "I love you."
Aww.
This is the first time we would ever say it in public.
That's
and
sweet.
I was super caught off guard. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of my friend.
I think I missed half the story here.
And I don't want to drag attention to myself.
Okay.
So in an effort to end the interaction, I pretended to not hear what she said and yelled back, "Yoop." We kept walking to my bus, and he turned to me and asked, "You know what she said, right?" I get extremely nervous and just say, "What?" He replied, "She said I love you." Then to try and impress him again, I said, "Oh well." She cheated on me at the end of the year.
Okay, well, I mean, she might have done that anyway. I mean, now you have a little bit, like, now it's karma, right? You're kind of on the hook for it, I guess, sort of. People are saying deserved. I don't know if that's true, but she might have done that regardless. Well, if she cheated on you, then who cares? This isn't so bad. You just didn't hear her. That's fine. Please set up your story more in the future, man. I didn't know who her was. That could have been anybody. Could have been a friend, a colleague, a teacher, I don't know, sister.
So back in my junior year of high school, I was extremely insecure and always had a hard time making friends or associating with people.
Could have been an aunt.
I wanted to do anything I could, within reason, since I wanted to keep myself as innocent as possible, to get involved with those I considered my friends, including my crush.
Right.
So I went to a regional academic event, and a lot of those friends just so happened to be on that trip. In the hotel, the guy's room had the grand idea of setting up coffee pong, and I decided to join even though I thought coffee to be absolutely disgusting.
That sounds awful. Coffee pong? What is coffee pong? I think you could probably guess. Can you, like, you don't fill it to the top, though, right? I sound so dorky here. Guys, I didn't play beer pong. I didn't go to parties. And I don't drink. The beer pong, you don't fill it up all the way, right? It goes, like, a quarter of the way, right? Because, like, if it's all the way up, then you're going to get a heart attack. It's going to really mess you up. The cups are sometimes water, sometimes beer. You don't do water pong. Like a third at most. Okay. Yeah, coffee pong sounds awful.
So we play and I get stuck having to drink the 1 cup of black coffee. I say to myself, let's just get it over with, and down the whole cup without stopping. Immediate regrets form as I begin to proceed to the sink right next to the door, which is for some reason unlocked, and puke my guts out, with all the guys busting out in fits of laughter.
Okay, can you not chug coffee? I actually don't know this. Is chugging coffee really bad? Lukewarm, shitty black coffee. Ugh. It's not that bad? You can? I don't know anything about coffee, man. I'm a man-child, so I like sugary energy drinks instead. Coffee? You mean Monster?
Then, the door opens up, and I catch a glimpse of all the girls, my crush included, in towels and face masks asking us what the heck is going on.
Very embarrassing.
Soon as they saw my state and the beer pong-looking setup was the moment my fate was sealed.
Sure.
I heard many surprised and disgusted remarks after they had closed the door as fast as possible.
And
I isolated
honestly,
myself out of embarrassment for the rest of the trip. But at least I can laugh about it now.
You said girls hate guys who can't chug coffee. Unironically, if you didn't drink coffee at like a certain point in high school, I think people judged you for it. Because that was like a rite of passage to be an adult. Right? It was like growing up, you know? So it's like, if you're a junior in high school, as this guy said, and he can't drink coffee and he threw up on coffee, they're going to hate it. Like, they're going to make fun of him. Straight up. Because he's not a grown-up. It's like you're still a little boo-boo baby in junior year. I drink tea, Coney. Okay. Fancy-ass chatter. Non-sub drinks tea. I don't believe you. You can afford fancy teas, but not a Twitch Prime. That's a ban? You always say that. Why are you so trigger-happy, man? A coffee dependency looks and sounds awful. I don't know if coffee's actually addicting. I think coffee drinkers just want attention. Oh, it's a chemical dependency. I can't function without it. Yeah, okay.
Couple of days ago, I was on my way to work and was running late, so I was speeding to get there.
Okay.
I get stopped by a police officer for going 65 in a 50 and go through the regular license and registration bullshit.
Right.
After a few minutes, the officer comes back and tells me that there has apparently been a 2-year lapse in my car insurance, which is obviously not true. But because he is threatening to impound my car, I am panicking a bit.
Wait, then why did he...
He asks me if I can find an email confirming a recent transaction from my insurance company.
Okay.
So I immediately go into my browser, since that's how I access that specific email
and
that
what was
my
the last
transaction
thing you were looking
alerts
on
are
your
sent
browser?
to. What I didn't realize is that the night before I fell asleep watching an alarming amount of porn, and one of the videos start.
An alarming amount? Like multiple tabs?
What I didn't realize is that the night before I fell asleep watching an alarming amount of porn, and one of the videos start playing through my car's speakers at full volume since it is connected to Bluetooth. The officer immediately starts laughing and turns away, saying he'll give me a minute to find it.
Okay. Yeah.
I have never been so embarrassed in my entire
depends
life.
on how bad it
the
was,
officer
right?
let me off with a warning, most likely out of pity.
It sounds like you got away with it at that point. Honestly, that doesn't seem like a bad strategy. Do something humiliating so the cop is like, oh man, this guy's just a kid. That moment was 100% recorded. Yeah, that's on that guy's body cam on the chest, and they're definitely looking at it back at the precinct. They're talking about you, man. And you know what's crazy? They have your address and registration. They'll never forget you. If I was those cops, I would try to pull you over at all moments. I'd see if I could get you to do it again. I would just chase your car around the block, waiting for you to do anything that I could pull you over for. Just to see if you're still on it. Again, man? Gooning on the highway, man? Clip farming cop. I wonder if they do look at the... Never mind. I don't think they're allowed to do that.
A fart story.
Oh, awesome.
It was just after the turn of the millennium, and I was standing in line at my high school's library to have my books checked out.
People are pogging
The
for
line
a
was
fart
long,
story.
and I realized I had
poop.
to fart. I took a look around, and did so fart, with both precision and stealth,
Right.
along with the self-assured confidence that comes from the knowledge that you are at the tail end of the line, and
God.
thus stand no chance of being detected.
And then a big group comes up behind you. Oh, I hate that. Dude, that's so bad. I've been that guy. Oh. You're like the last dude in line, nowhere close. People say, what's that smell? Yeah, but they're going to blame each other before they blame you. They're absolutely going to blame their friend, and if you just look nonchalant, like, if you just look like you're above it, then you're fine. I've done it before, and people are like, oh, what is that? And I just look forward. These two. Such childish antics. I would never do such a thing in public. Not me.
And thus stand no... The problem with lines, of course, is that they sometimes keep growing. So, too, was this line about to gain some members. Not only that, but there was indeed an odor to this one, and I also remembered
Stop
that
being
smell
gross.
can travel in all directions.
Oh, you
not
had an
just
AoE
in the
one.
backwards direction of the line I was in.
You had a
So
you
I
had
fled
grape
the
shot.
scene at once,
Right.
into the
A
quiet
big splash
bookshelves,
damage.
and decided to hide out until things dissipated
Oh
a
my
bit.
God.
Moments pass, and it appears I am in the clear when I hear one of the characteristically louder girls in my class exclaim, "Oh my God, it smells like diapers over here." Diapers.
Oh.
Well, that's life, I guess.
What did you eat to cause that? Oh my God, dude. Baby food, I guess. Honestly, nothing bad happened. This isn't cringe. You got away with it. Excellent work, 47. You escaped. I think that would be rather suspicious, though. If you're in the back of the line and then other people join the line and you run away, I would definitely... you would be suspect number one, I think. You would be public enemy number one. I'm pretty sure I would know what happened. You wouldn't be getting away with it. I don't think I would tell anybody. But I might exclaim, it smells like diapers. I might be that girl.
In elementary
To let everybody
school,
know I didn't do it.
In elementary school, there used to be this once-a-year event where kids got to brainstorm and conceptualize inventions.
Dude, I hated this in school. I had one of these in shop class, and they're like, come up with an invention. If I did that, I wouldn't be in school. I would drop out. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, kid, be Steve Jobs. No, man. What? I'm not going to invent something. I'm in high school. These greedy-ass teachers gonna take it to inventionpatents.com and say it was theirs? Bro is not creative. Okay, chatter, invent something right now. Sisalal, invent something right now. I need you to invent something right now. Your life depends on it. Invent something. This instant. Invent anything. Porn for cats. How would you get... Would you bring it up for them? I'm seeing no Sisalal in the chat. Fart disperser. Like a shotgun blast? A tablet that lets cats watch porn. Okay, let's dial it back on the cat porn stuff. I don't know, man. Yeah, see? Now who's not creative? I've got a creative idea. I'll see you in 10. Take 600, okay? I'll create some Discord for you. How about that? Take a break. Litter box that shows your cat ads. Do I get paid for the ads? Is there a way to have... This is so stupid. Never mind. I was going to say, is there a way to have ads running on a setup 24/7, but I make money on it, but I don't need a cat to do that because computers can't tell if I'm looking or not yet? So I could just do that on my own. This is so stupid. This is a dumb conversation. Did you guys ever see that Sony patent where you stand up and say McDonald's to skip the ad? I love that one. The cat has to watch an ad to use the litter box. Why would you impose that on your cat? Are you paying for the ad time? Would cats be susceptible to ads? Damn, I really want some Meow Mix. That Fancy Feast looks good as hell. What a stupid conversation. Are you guys sick too? I'm sick, so my brain's not working.
And my dumb-based child brain thought of something horrendous.
All right, how'd you do?
So my thought pattern was that some people use tanning products to tan their skin.
They do.
So I thought, what if I made something that did the opposite?
Like chalk? Like sunscreen? Like whiteface?
So I took an empty toilet paper roll and covered it in white chalk.
Uh-huh.
So on presentation day I went up on stage in front of the whole school and covered my face in white chalk.
Uh-huh.
Describing it as a fix for people who want pale skin.
Sure. Oh, that's the end of the story. It's a cliffhanger. It just ends there. You know, not the worst invention we could have heard. I'm sure there's, it's not that bad. Kind of cooking, I could see it. I could see, a product that makes you more pale and porcelain skinned, right? I think that has to exist, right? Surely that exists. That's just makeup. Isn't that just foundation? Yeah, that's what Victorian women use. That's just makeup. Very popular in Korea. You invented makeup. You failed the class just because you didn't come up with a good invention. Hey, that already exists, 8th grader.
I was in the 3rd grade at PE. It was a Friday, which means dodgeball day.
Woohoo!
So, the coach set the teams as boys versus girls, and although the girls outnumbered the boys, we were pretty athletic little spawns.
Okay.
So, we were doing well despite the numbers.
Right.
Eventually, however, it was just me and 4 girls.
Uh-oh.
The girls threw their balls too, which I kinda dodged, kinda just sat there and was left with all the ammunition. The absolute fools. So, I stood there, ball in hand and planned my attack. I saw the girls, the way they stood. And as I looked at one of their legs, I saw a trajectory mark like from the Green Hornet movie.
Bruh, Does anyone get that reference? Does literally a single soul in chat know what this person's talking about? Has anybody seen the Green Hornet? That is an insane deep cut.
If I threw the ball just right, it would bounce from one person to the other.
Does that count?
I was about to knock out all 4 girls in one go, and I was confident.
Okay.
I turned to the coach and say with as much baritone as my wee lungs could muster,
coach.
"Hey, coach, watch this." I turned back to the girls and sprinted to the allowed line. I was one explosive step away from ripping the dodgeball from my hands with the sheer G-force that came off of my fantastical athletic abilities. And then I stepped awkwardly, and then I fell, and then I broke my arm.
Oh, God. Did you scream? Were you screaming? Ow!
I lay flat on the ground, groaning in pain as I clenched my broken arm. And as I arrived...
Imagine being that coach. Hey, coach, watch this. Ah! His parents are not going to believe me.
And as I writhed in pain, I looked up to the ceiling, and like vultures, the girls came into my vision, circling me.
Oh, no, middle school
Each
girls
one
are the
individually
meanest.
tagging me out with a dodgeball they must have got
out.
from my side
You're
of the
out.
court.
You're out.
Hey, coach, watch this. Became a running joke for
This
literally
poor
4
kid.
years, and I never truly lived it down.
Why do the girls have to tag you out, man? I think the game is over. Middle school girls are mean, bro. Wait, this is 3rd grade? That's even... So you were 8? Never mind, that's different. Elementary school girls are supposed to be nice. Girls get it done. That's fucked up, man. I've never broken an arm before. I'm coordinated. Breaking an arm has always sounded like the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Or breaking any bone. Right? I probably broke a toe at some point. Because, like, apparently those are very easy to break and, like, they heal very quickly. But don't you have knock knees? Yeah, I got messed up legs. So running sucks. But that's not, like, I don't have a broken bone. I just got, like, I get pressure on my legs a lot. So breaking my femur is my biggest fear. What's the femur? Is that the big one? Oh, the thigh? I thought that was the shin. Oh my God, breaking your thigh has got to be awful because it's the longest. Oh. It's the strongest bone in the body. I think collarbone. Yeah, collarbone is the scariest to me. You could die from a broken femur. Oh. Yuck. Yeah, collarbone sounds bad. Collarbone isn't that bad. The human femur is literally stronger per volume than steel. Oh my God. I broke my skull once. Oh, your brain's gonna leak out. Your juices are gonna leak out into your skull, your head. Oh. It's just gonna be juice. I've never broke a bone. I feel like most people break their forearm. Right, that's probably the number one thing. I've probably broken a toe, but I think most people have.
When I was 12, I had the ingenious idea
This is a new
to
voice. This is
circumvent my
Gabriel, by the
schools.
way.
No soda.
But there isn't a highlight on him, so I'm gonna skip that. Let's do Charles. I love Charles.
When I was 12, I had the ingenious idea to circumvent my school's no soda policy by pouring 2 cans of Squirt, my favorite soda, into my opaque water bottle.
Very wise.
At the cafeteria,
Smart.
I put my plan into action.
Yup.
I decided to open the water bottle under the table in case any of my carbonated soda fizzes out of my water bottle.
Sure, okay.
I didn't want to make a scene directly in front of the teacher overseeing
Right.
the cafeteria.
Smart.
As it turns out, my intuition was somewhat correct, but I had underestimated the amount of carbonation in
Did
the
you
bottle.
get the bubbles?
It
Okay.
explodes out of the top, immediately soaks past the 2 napkins I had used as a defense, and soaks my pants.
Okay.
Specifically, it soaks me in such a way that I absolutely 100% look like I have peed my pants.
Right.
Fortunately, I am sitting alone near the back of the cafeteria, and am able to covertly make an exit to the nearest bathroom, where I try to dry the very obvious stain on my pants with paper towels and the hand dryer.
So you're standing up at the hand dryer like this with your pants. Whirr! You gotta like stand on the chair. Whirr! Okay.
It does not work.
No, it doesn't.
I'm starting to panic.
Literally a Mr. Bean bit. I was gonna say, I think I know this feeling, but I don't know if I've done it or if I've watched a cartoon where someone else does it. But it might have been Mr. Bean. Or Venture Bros. Like, I'm sure it's happened before.
I'm starting to panic at this point.
Yeah.
There are 5 minutes until class, and I have a massive pea-like stain on my pants. That will not go away.
Just tell him it's Squirtwell.
Just then, this kid that
Tell
I think
him it's
everyone saw as the
soda.
weird kid wanders into the bathroom and clocks me immediately.
It's fine.
Before I can even start making an excuse, he tells me that there is a very simple solution to this. I should just use the sink to soak the entirety of my pants, so that the stain is not visible.
I guess then that would create new questions. You would just be walking. Why would you come out of the bathroom with entirely soaked pants, but nothing else? Like, not the shirt, not like your arms, your just the pants?
I think this is an extremely wise idea.
I guess.
So I then spend the rest of the school day walking around with pants that are obviously visibly damp. It was very uncomfortable and very nautical.
Yeah, everybody's gonna
However,
see that
I
then.
think it disguised the soda stain very well, and I still consider it a genius move.
I mean, I guess so. If you really, really, really wanted to get away with the soda thing, but I feel like you would have not gotten in that much trouble. I would have rather gotten the soda thing than, like, been known as the wet pants guy. That's so bizarre. Coney, this is a bit from a children's book. Origami Yoda? What is this? I don't know what this is. Realistically, what's the answer to spilling over your crotch? Owning it. Just fucking own it, man. Nobody cares. And if somebody sees it, okay. If I see somebody with a stain on the front of their pants, I'm not going to think they peed themselves. They're going to be like, oh, that guy was washing his hands and got a little bit too close to the counter. I assume that people aren't, like, doing that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to assume that people are just peeing their pants and then not removing themselves from the situation. Just say the faucet sprayed them. If somebody's confident enough, who cares? Or just Billy Madison it. Peeing your pants is the coolest. You're an adult, kids aren't as kind. Then you could be the cool kid for not caring. You don't think that's a power play? That's absolutely a power move. You come out of the bathroom with a little bit of a pee stain, people are making fun of you. It's like, okay, man, I'm comfortable with my pants. Kids don't care that you don't care. I think I would be if I went back to school right now, I would be very cool. They would think it was so cool that I was confident that I didn't pee my pants. They would believe me. You can't just become an adult mentally. I think you should. I think that's the key to not getting embarrassed in high school. Have the mindset of a mid-30s man. That's what you do. You would get shoved in a locker. No, I wouldn't. And if I did, I'd be like, I actually like it in here. It's nice and cozy, and it smells nice. Like old books. This is cool. And everybody would be like, wow, that guy's really cool. That guy's awesome. You're such a sub, Coney. Why do people keep saying that? People told me I was a bottom. And I'm like, why? What makes me... what are you talking about? Like, if I was gay, I would be a bottom. How do you even determine that? What does that mean? I hate this conversation. Me too. Let's move on. Just vibes? Stupid. You're straight and a bottom. Strong bottom energy. The fuck does that mean? It's because you're short. I'm not! Coney is a jealous top. What the fuck? Okay, dude, we're just writing fan fiction now. You guys are playing with dolls. You're an Aquarius. I'm literally Virgo. This is stupid.
Sophomore year, I had to take a biology class with a teacher who was a cousin twice removed. I sat in the back of the class because I would take naps during lectures, because he would turn off the lights, and it was ice cold in the room.
Okay.
Halfway through one of my naps, I get nudged by a classmate, and I start thinking, oh shit, did he catch me sleeping? But instead I was given a pack of Sour Patch Kids
Oh,
and
hell
was
yeah.
asked to eat them and give back the bag once I was done eating them.
What,
And
did
of
you
course
take the
I didn't
mission?
ask any questions, and just ate all of the Sour Patch Kids.
Okay, chat, this is an intriguing opening. What happens here? We're going to play a little game. Do you think they're sugar-free? Like the sugar-free gummies? Spiked? Spiked Sour Patch Kids? Do they make that? And do high school kids know how to do it? Melatonin. Weed? No. There's no way.
After returning the package to Wyatt, I just sit back into my chair until I hear a large sniff. I look over and Wyatt is snorting the sour stuff. That sits at the bottom of the bag.
What?
This happened for the rest of the year, and I said nothing because he kept giving me food.
That's the end of the story. That's how it ended. What the fuck was that? I never would have guessed that. What did the teacher have to do with anything? What a red herring. They said that the teacher was a cousin, and I was like, oh, that'll come into the play. They're probably embarrassed around family. That had nothing to do with anything. You just had a kid sniffing the bottom of a bag. That cannot be good for your nose. Chatter, can I tell you an embarrassing story? I used to be like the weird kid for attention. I think I snorted pixie sticks when I was like 12. I would go to the skate rink. Not like a whole thing, but like a little bit. So, everyone did that? Yeah, I don't think it's that crazy. Why? I don't know. Because people would look at me. You gotta understand, this was around the time of like Jackass. So it was like, you really wanted to be Johnny Knoxville instead. And I was like in the skater kid group, but adjacent because I didn't skate, so I was a poser. So it was like, I was in that mix, but I wasn't Bam or Steve-O or Johnny Knoxville. I was like somebody on the outskirts. Ryan Dunn. You get what I'm saying? I was Preston. Yeah, see? There we go. I was not Wee Man. I'm 5'9". Yeah, I feel like that's like a normal thing for kids then. So, but Sour Patch Kids are different because that shit burns, right? It's got to be way worse. This is the cringiest story I've heard in one of these. You have not watched much. This is so tame. I don't know if you mean me or the other guy, but that was nothing. Oh, they said in parentheses that the classmate that nudged them was named Wyatt. So just so you're aware. Parentheses don't get read by the reader, so that's why. Cool. Yeah. I've seen stories here that still keep me up at night. What's your favorite one? The one sometimes I still think about is the Holocaust Museum. That's pretty good. Could we have Rod? You know what? Because you asked so nicely. Sure. Piss squirt gun. Didn't we have a couple of those? I feel like we did.
This is a story from when I was in college.
Oh, no grades.
There was a nursing mom in one of my classes that would need to leave class every so often to pump.
The one that won't leave my head is what would make today better is your dead dog. I forgot about that one. That's a deep cut. From a first-time chatter, too. That's a good one. I forgot about the dead dog story. You know what'd be really cool? That's a good one.
There was a nursing mom in one of my classes that would need to leave class every so often to pump.
Uh-huh.
One professor did not realize she needed to do this, so when she got up he jokingly said, "Are you leaving us? We're going to miss you." She deadpan replied, "I'm a nursing mother," which caused the professor to say sorry. Later that week, I left class to use the bathroom, and when I returned, the same professor asked me if everything was okay with me. I immediately replied, "Sorry, I'm a nursing mother." Nobody laughed.
That's funny. No, I would have laughed. I would have laughed. Do you guys ever have this experience? This happens to me a lot, and I'm not joking, where I have something that's so funny, but I'm not in the right crowd, and I pop it for myself, and I know it like nobody you know what I'm saying? That's very funny. Chatter, this is not cringe. It is cringe because you didn't get a response, but that's very funny. That's really good. That's tremendous. Damn. That's very good. All the time, and it relieves me to know you do it too. Yeah, sometimes very often, I do shit that just makes me laugh. I don't care if other people laugh. It's for me, and if somebody laughs, then I've made a friend. I know that there's someone out there that's like me. That's all I care about. The worst feeling is saying a joke, laughing at it, and no one reacts. That's why you don't laugh at it. When you say a joke, don't laugh at it. You gotta let it rock. Because then if they don't laugh, you're just like, I wasn't even trying. That was just off the cuff. I didn't even care. That wasn't even funny. Like, low-key, I didn't even put any effort into that. You don't laugh at your own jokes, man. Just say, huh, and put your arms out. Don't do that. Like Beetlejuice? Come on! Stupid. That's stupid. If one guy laughs, you get to say he gets it. No, don't do the fucking stand-up comedy crowd work thing, man. Ugh.
I need to tell some small context before the worst part.
Please do.
I was having dinner with my family. My mom and stepdad was annoyed I wasn't done with the homework that was due tomorrow morning, so I just told them I do it right after dinner. As an annoyed teen,
sure,
I go to my room, and what does my teen mind think of doing first instead of homework on a Thursday evening?
Porn?
Wanting to do the deed.
Right.
I pull up my cranky old fat laptop I used before the era of smartphones and put some spies.
What do we mean by that?
And me being so invested in it and not paying attention to anything around me, hear the door creak open with the lines of my stepdad asking, "Have you done the homework?" And stare right into my soul and make eye contact with me.
Yeah.
He starts to burst laughing and close the door, as I hear Mom from the living room ask him if I done the homework. And he giggles and says, "Oh yeah, he is doing his homework." His eye contact still haunts my dreams.
Your dad's an asshole. Your stepdad's an asshole. That's something he should keep to himself. What do you mean, W dad? That's L dad. Come on. He's supposed to pretend not to see it. He covered for him, but he's laughing about it. He's like, oh yeah, he's doing his homework. Mom knows what that means, and they're definitely going to talk about it later. You don't think they're going to talk about that? They're going to talk about that later. Stupid. He could have gotten a long talk right then and there. About what? Listen, son. What the fuck are you going to say? My stepdad caught me once. And we never spoke of it at all. He just walked in, and then he walked out. And we didn't make eye contact, and we didn't see, and we just pretended like it never happened. That's it. That's all. And I think that's how God intended. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what you're supposed to do. Coney, you do not know about evangelical Christian households, do you? Not particularly. I caught my cat once. He stole my invention. The cat porn invention, that was my idea. Stop taking my stuff. They have to watch an ad before. People are going to come into the stream and be so confused. It was a really good idea that I had. This is stupid. Where are we in the year in this Cringe Confessional? March 2024. I think we're in April now. Me, wow!
Hey, The worst cringe story I have took place at my first job at a feed and tack store.
Okay.
For reference, we sell anything from hay to alligator pellets.
What are
I
alligator
had just
pellets?
finished loading hay, which I am allergic to,
Okay.
and so my nose was extremely runny. But being
Ew.
short-staffed, I had to go straight to the register
my
without clearing
God.
my nose. I thought I was in the clear, but the moment I rang up the next
faucet
client, I
nose.
felt my nose start
Oh,
leaking.
yuck.
The biggest issue is that right below me I have her credit card in my hand while I am ringing her up.
Here's something for you.
Instead of blowing my nose like a normal human, I proceed to
God.
try to catch my snot as it came out of my nose.
Oh, no.
The look of horror on both of our faces as I realized I missing it splashed her card completely.
Oh,
I then proceeded to awkwardly wipe the card of my work jeans and tell her,
Oh,
wow,
that's
it must be allergy
really
season and
bad.
have a good day.
Oh, man. That's really bad. Do you guys ever, you ever be talking to somebody and you feel it come out of your nose and it just completely changes, the mood of the conversation? I hate that. You look like such a child when that happens. It's such a bad feeling. Ugh. Like a bubble or something. Oh, my God. Random spit missiles during talking is terrible too. The spit thing, I don't think is that bad because you're literally talking with your mouth. If people spit out of their mouth, I don't get upset. It depends on how big it is. But it's whatever. It's fine. Snot though is ugh. That's so much worse. Runny nose mid-convo feels like failing 50 consecutive QTEs. Yeah, what do you address first? Do you finish the conversation? Do you just go like this? Because that's not good, right? Then it's on your arm. Do you bring up your shirt, but then that's gross too? How do you get out of the conversation? It's so bad. There's, no way out there. It's disgusting. Just blow it all out right there. I think a lot of, social faux pas have, an answer to them if you're creative or charismatic or funny enough. That one, I think, is the eternal mystery. That's like the Sphinx riddle. I don't think there's any way out of that. When it comes to snot, it's just, you're fucked. It's bad. Ugh. What a fucked up story. Ugh.
It was either first or second grade, but I was at recess with my friends walking around when we saw some weird-looking mushroom plants outside one of the classrooms.
Cool.
We decided to check it out, and it ended up being nothing.
Okay.
Then later I told someone else about the plants, and they told me if you touch those plants it means you'll die in a week. Me having touched the plant, and thus was doomed to my fate.
Alright.
I didn't believe him until the next day when I went to school. The plants were gone and I knew it was a sign. I spent the rest of the day saying my goodbyes until my parents cleared things up when I told them about it.
Oh, that's adorable. That's the end of the story. Imagine. Dude, okay, if my first or second grader came up to me and said, Daddy, I'm gonna die in a week. I touched a weird mushroom. I might believe them. I might be like, oh no, the school nurse knows mushroom science. They know flora and fauna. I don't know why I would assume that an elementary school nurse would know about that, but I would assume that they would have some knowledge of mycology. Yeah, I'd be, oh, dude, not my kid. They touched the death cap like Super Mario, the poison shroom. And they wouldn't contact the parent. I would rather hear it from my kid. I don't want to hear it from the teacher. They have to send the kid home. Go ahead. Tell your parents that you're going to die in a week. Being a kid is so funny because the lying kids get to have the time of their lives. And they don't even know if they're lying. Just telling that kid he's going to die in a week if he touches that mushroom. Oh, yeah, dude. That's going to kill you. And I think kids don't even, fear death. So he was probably just walking around like, yup, it's over for me. Goodbye, everybody. So long. Oh, man. I didn't get to see Toy Story 5. What mischief will Woody and Buzz encounter this time? Rats. Hey, Coney, you're going to die in a week if we don't hit the 2870 sub goal. Oh, man, guys, goodbye. So long. Unless you have a Twitch Prime, if you want me to die, then don't subscribe. But if we could just use the Twitch Prime, which is free, don't say bye. Don't shoot me. What if I died right now? You would feel so bad. If you have a Twitch Prime, it's free. Or subscribe. Thank you, Sleepy Meepy. Thank you. I'm alive. I live to see another stream. God bless you. I'm thankful for you, Sleepy Meepy. Thank you so much. That would be funny as fuck if you died right now. That is an extremely mean comment. Somebody almost did on the Kai Cenat stream. Did you see that, by the way? Did you guys see what happened? What the fuck was that? You didn't see it? Oh, you guys don't know anything? Okay, so Kai Cenat is doing a subathon right now, and they had a magician on the stream. And the magician thought, you know what'd be a funny idea? If I pretended to hang myself. So the magician hung himself. Like, with a noose? It's out there. The mirror is out there. And they were like, what the fuck are you doing? And he got kicked off the stream. And apparently, Kai Cenat said, okay, no more magicians on stream. Which is so funny to me, right? Because, like, magicians are, like, pulling rabbits out of hat or, like, quarters behind your ear. One guy pretended to kill himself, and they're like, that's it! No more card tricks! And apparently, Sexy Red was also doing cocaine live on the stream. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. I don't know if I'm getting in trouble for disparaging a streamer. There's some shit going on that subathon. I'm going to lose like 1,000 viewers. Everybody's going to be like, I need to go watch that. He banned all magicians. I am hereby announcing Magic-a-thon on the Coney stream. We're going to have a bunch of magicians on here, and they all do the same trick. Just a series of magicians pretending to hang themselves. It's so stupid. Next guy's like, I'm definitely not going to do that. What are you doing with that rope? Nothing. This is such a stupid night. Okay.
One day after school in 9th grade, I was on the bus
tonight.
home with my friends, and I had to piss a little.
Okay.
I had to go a bit in school, but it was holdable. Usually when we get off the bus, it is at my friend's house, and we often stay outside his house and talk about random shit.
Okay.
By now I had
This
to piss
chatter's
very
vulgar.
bad, but I didn't want to leave because the conversation was interesting and I wanted to stay.
Okay.
I asked my friend to let me in to piss, but he kept saying no, because my other friend always asked to go inside and would be very annoying about it. They suggested to just piss in a bush or something, but I...
Okay. Your friend is hiding something from you. I think your vampire friend. Yeah, I think your friend is hiding something in that bathroom. I don't know if your friend is a serial killer. Maybe like your friend has had his bathroom blown up before by a friend. I don't know what's going on there. That's very mysterious. Your friend won't let you in to pee. Parents could be hoarders. Oh, you made it sad. You're right.
They suggested to just piss in a bush or something, but I didn't want to just whip it out in public.
All right.
So I eventually decided just to go home, which was about 3 blocks away from my friend's house.
You didn't make it, did you?
On the way home, this fucking
Thanks,
guy
Nate, for
with
the prime.
sunglasses that looked like if Johnny Bravo was ordered on Team U asks me if I went to JFK High School, which I did.
Okay.
I needed to piss so badly, but I couldn't just walk away. That's an asshole thing to do.
Is
So
it?
I turned around and tried to think about what to say. But I looked down and a stream of piss came flooding down and out my pant leg.
Dude. So stupid. How do you just let that go, man? From the way you frame this, you wouldn't have made it anyway. Like if the Temu Johnny Bravo stopping you for one sentence was enough to make you just pee your, that guy's probably so confused. Hey, did you go to JFK High School? And then just starts flowing. I guess not. Is that a defense mechanism? Does he think I'm going to kill him? Okay.
But I look, this guy asks me a simple question, and I piss myself in response. So I mutter something and he says bro doesn't even know his own teachers. Catch you later, Q. I don't know what to feel, but I make my way home, and I see a guy walking his dog.
Did he not notice the pee? He didn't say anything about the pee going down your leg. Did he not notice it? You got away with it then. Okay.
So I turn around and act like I'm on my phone, because
Right.
I didn't want him to see my V-shaped piss stain from my
NPC.
crotch to my ankles.
Okay.
I make my way home, blame it on my friend. We fight for 20 minutes, and after we blame it on the weird kid at school who wasn't involved whatsoever.
What? Wait. What? Blame what on your friend? What? How? Someone else peed my pants? Wait, what happened in the middle there? Is it that there was pee on the ground? How did someone pee your pants? What do you mean you blamed it on the weird kid? What the fuck is that? Okay, that's such a confusing story. What was Johnny Bravo about? Blamed them on the weird kid at school that wasn't involved that wanted to go in the house. Okay, I guess that's what it was. Sure. What a bizarre framing. I would have just gone in a bush, man. I don't care. Just fuck it. Who gives a shit? It's fine. Give it a second. It takes like 30 seconds. A minute if you're hydrated. Do you guys ever get that, like, mortifying feeling like you're not going to make it? I was at Costco today, and I ate half the chicken bake. Sorry to be gross. I'm in the back near the produce. And it was urgent. It was all the way at the front near the registers. It almost hit the boom into doom. Yeah, it was really bad. Not number one. Not number one. Number two. I got the bubble guts. It was really bad. Thank God the stall was open, but it was really bad. You know that feeling where it feels like it's like a tea kettle, it's rising, it hurts, it feels like you're not going to do it, and then it goes away for like 45 seconds. Your body's like, all right, I guess not yet, and it hits the snooze. But you only get like 3 snoozes. You get what I'm saying? If you don't make it by the 3rd snooze, it's like me doing the ad breaks, the snoozing on the ad breaks. You're gonna get ads, right? It's just like something opens, right? How many analogies he's gonna make for almost pooping his pants? I got a couple more, but I'll spare you. But I was very close, but we made it. Don't worry, everybody. Very close, though. Very close. It was one of those things where I went while sitting down. You know what I mean? Like one fluid motion. I didn't get to sit all the way down and then go. It was like I was at the Olympics, right? I had to dismount. I made it, though. Enough.
I was at the bowling alley with some friends. For some
That's period cramps, but you don't have to actually go, but it just feels like it. Dude, that's gotta suck. Oh.
For some reason, we picked a lane with guardrails on the...
That's the worst, when I feel like I need to go, and then I sit there, and ain't nothing happen.
For some reason, we picked a lane...
Coney, be honest, have you ever tried to full sprint to the bathroom? No, sprint? That's gonna make it worse. You're gonna leak. Why would you do that? No. I'm stiff as a board. I'm like this. I walk like a British Bobby. I'm like one of the guards in front of the palace. I'm fast, too. My legs are, like, outstretched. Yeah.
For some reason, we picked a lane with guardrails on the sides.
I love guardrail
So I decided
bowling.
to go for some cool-ass trick
That's just
shots
W.
because why not?
Yeah.
Everything's fine and dandy during the first game. Got some funny-looking curveballs along the way. But
Beat sperm cramps? Okay, wait, is that real? I think Chatter's fucking with me. I somehow blue balls came up on Twitter the other day, and people were like, is that real? It is real? Sperm cramp? No, it's not. Shut up. Blue balls aren't real either. This shit's all fake. This is stupid. Whatever.
For some reason.
You've never had sperm cramps? No! Blue balls are 100% real. No, they're not. It's just uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt. Dudes are like, but I really have to. Oh, man, it hurt. It's not that. It just hurts a little, but it's not like people act like it's agonizing. You really haven't had sperm cramps. What the fuck is that? Chat's gonna XDD when I look this up. Feeling of discomfort and pain or testicles or pelvic region that can occur during or after oh, wait. Okay, I think I have had sperm cramps. But it's not that bad. It's so irregular. It's so irregular and not as common that it's like I don't even. But I did have, and this isn't a joke. I did have for a little while. I had this like. How do I put this? This is very gross. You're about to learn something about me that I think you wish that you hadn't. You might want to mute the stream. I'll do this when you can unmute. For a little while, I felt I don't know what it was, but I was getting this like electric shock feeling in my prostate out of nowhere. It would hurt like a motherfucker. It just went, and it hurt. It was like a cramp, like a really strong one, but only for like 3 seconds, and then went away. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Brother, you need to get that checked. Well, it went away. Everyone gets those? No, it went away. That went away because I was scared. And I was, like, asking my doctor. They're like, oh, it's fine. It's just like a swollen thing or whatever. But it stopped happening. Dude, you got to get your prostate exam. I'm not 45 yet. I'm scared. I don't want that. But no, that happened, man. For real. It's a weird feeling. It hurts. It's extremely easy. I guess. I don't... They sedate you? That feels even more emasculating, I think. I think I would feel less like a man if they had to put me under to put a finger in my butt. Right? Oh, no, I can't, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that makes me even, you know what I mean? You should tough that one out. That's all. It's really deep. Wait, really? Okay, maybe put me under. I got my wisdom teeth out, and that was anesthesia. I was just zonked. It goes deep. It's so deep. Wait, are you 4 to 6 inches? Never mind. Give me the gas. Give me the gas, bro. Never mind. I thought this is such a gross conversation. I thought the prostate was like an inch there. Dr. Longfingers. I thought it was like really... I thought it was like near the entrance. It's not? Yeah, I thought it was like an inch or two in. Like the spot on the girls. Thought it was like there. Like 1 or 2 inches. Like, no? Sorry. Okay. All right. It's like a finger length deep. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Sure. Girls? Ew! Okay, let's stop. Okay. Or so I've heard. Insane conversation to listen to while watching my favorite basketball team lose. Sorry, everybody. Listen, we're all learning today, okay? Bad day to be a female Coney enjoyer. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. Us guys are clueless. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Did you wave to the camera so they know the conversation is done? Is it done? Are we done talking about this? Do you guys want to move on? I just got here. Has he talked about prostate shocks yet? Oh my God, yes. You're just in time. I get fully charged. Women talk at length about IUD installation and shit. It's fine. Dude, that's gotta suck. Just the little T thing. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Ow. Oh my God. How did you get electrocuted in the butthole? I don't, it's not, I think I'm just sitting on it wrong. Or it's like swollen or something, and it just feels like, I don't know. Just a little electric. Thank you, Triable Rex. Cody is my favorite educational YouTuber. All right, let's change the channel. Let's talk about something else. Okay. Anyway, you were at the bowling alley with friends.
For some reason, we picked a lane with guardrails on the sides, so I decided to go for some cool-ass trick shots because why not?
Right.
Everything's fine and dandy during the first game. Got some funny-looking curveballs along the way. But halfway into the second game, I got a little too ambitious and accidentally hurled the bowling ball straight into the front end of a guardrail instead of hitting the side of it.
Like ricochet?
A loud-ass bang resonates throughout the bowling alley. Not only that, but my throw caused the mechanism that's propping up the guardrail to fold. So there's another loud-ass boom in the bowling alley as the guardrail slams back into the gutter.
That shit is probably expensive, too. You might be paying for that for the rest of your life. That is specialized equipment.
The bowling alley became dead silent. I hobbled away from the lane, basically hiding behind my friends, feeling the blood drain from my face. An employee awkwardly walked over to our lane holding a long-ass hook and pulled the guardrail out of the gutters and back into place. Nobody, neither my friends nor the employee, said a word about the situation.
That's not that bad.
I'm pretty sure the ball ended up in the gutter, too. We played out the rest of the game pretending like nothing ever happened and then parted ways.
Okay, so that's it. It's worse that nobody, like, recognized it. That sounds like it would be a very fun story to laugh about and tell. It would have been very funny. You must have not been very good friends. That must have been, like, your first time hanging out. Moshi Moshi.
Coney is worried about getting his prostate examined and remaining ignorant.
Well, I don't know what's going to
Not
happen.
me, though. I know that men between the ages 40-70 without a history of prostate cancer can receive a free prostate cancer screening.
Okay, now I'm getting high-roaded by the brave hobo. Now he's going for the moral high road here. Now we have the educational brave hobo caring for men's awareness. Hey, it's Movember. Thanks, man. That is true, though. You can get a free prostate screening, fellas. This is very in character brave hobo. I feel like there are probably some institutions that would, like, help him out, right? He cares about us more than you do. I've been telling you to get your prostate checked for, like, ever. Even the ladies. It's not just the dudes. That dude loves prostate maintenance. Okay, I think that's a different conversation.
This is more secondhand.
Genuinely, the stigma around prostate screenings has led to so much undiagnosed cancer. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. I don't know. Can we stop doing that? I don't want to talk about the prostate anymore. Can we stop? Coney wants us to get checked, but won't check himself. I'm not 40 yet. I'm not in my 40s. You're supposed to do it when you're 40, apparently. My doctor said I had a couple more years to not worry about it. Okay? Is your prostate healthy as far as I know? Currently. You think people in their 40s watch this? There's got to be at least one guy out there. Press 1 if you're 40.
This is more secondhand cringe. I'm a first-year nursing student, still taking required classes to take the nursing course.
Okay.
In my anatomy class, we were learning about the urinary system.
Thank God.
In our lecture, the professor went on about how pee is actually sterile and is mostly safe to drink.
Weird thing to say, Professor.
He told us that if someone drank or tasted their own pee and emailed a video to him, they would get extra credit.
He needs to be investigated. I think that teacher should have a formal investigation. I would not. Fake story. Yeah, this can't be real. Was the teacher joking? That guy definitely had tenure. This teacher's trying to get fired. Hey, fuck it. Drink your pee and I'll give you points. Go ahead, everybody. Guys, I would like to announce the Coney Subscriber Challenge. I just had a great idea for a giveaway.
Apparently someone was desperate enough to pass that they submitted a video to him. Next lecture, the professor said someone had sent a video to him. Naturally, everyone in lecture cringed. Either my professor has a piss fetish or is blissfully unaware of what a piss fetish is.
Or he doesn't know that he has a pee fetish. There's probably a lot of people that, like, were older than the internet age that, like, are fucked up in that way, but they don't know, like, they don't have any frame of reference because they're not going to talk to their friends about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they just live that way. You get what I'm saying? He knows what he's into, but he doesn't know other people are into it. Right? Ugh. That's gross. I would definitely just do it with lemonade. I'd just be like, hey, oh my God, wow, you were right, Professor. Ugh, it tastes so weird. Just down some country time. Whatever, man. Stupid. Dumbass professor.
I shit myself on a zip line.
That's the story. That's the end. I would love to know more. I'm genuinely, there's a lot more, like, did it leave a trail? Was it like Agent Orange that you're just like spraying? Is it like napalm, right? Over the vast wilderness? Did anyone see you? The guy that had to undo your harness at the end, was he like... Right? This stream is so gross, Coney. Yeah, this is a particularly disgusting episode. I will say that. I think part of it is because I'm sick and not right in the head. I think it's just the stories chosen have been a little different today. Maybe it was one of those Florida zip lines where you go over alligators. I'd be so mad if I was an alligator. I don't think alligators can look up. So it's splashing them. They don't know anything about it. This is my first Cringe Confessional, and I get this. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. We got a lot more on YouTube. Ugh. I should not have put this on while eating. Yeah, you shouldn't ever watch the Coney stream while eating. I've said this like hundreds of times. It's your fault. It's never been the case. Or in a car. Yeah, I'll kill you if you're in a car. Not me. I'm not going to kill you, but I might by accident.
So all you need to know about me is that I'm a theater kid and I'm studying theater.
Yuck!
Well, one day I was talking to one of the directors with the rest of my class, and he was giving hints to what the next play we were going to be doing was.
Okay.
He said it was an Agatha Christie murder mystery.
And then there were
Being
none.
the nerd I am, I happened to know of an Agatha Christie murder mystery.
And then there were none.
The name of the play I was thinking of is called And Then There Were None. So I went to Google and searched it up and pulled up the Wikipedia page and turned my phone to the director to show him.
I was in this show. I played the guy that dies first. He gets poisoned, and he says the word wizard a lot. Which is weird because, like, I didn't know how to deliver that line. He used wizard like awesome or sugoi. He'd be like, that's wizard. Is it fucking... I was like, how do I deliver this line? This is stupid. But I died very quickly. Wizard is 50 slang. It was awful. It was very bad. I feel like we've heard this before. Yeah, I've talked about it. It was a bad show, and I hated it.
He instantly looked at me with a look of disgust and says, God no. What are you talking about? I look at my phone and see that the poster I found of the play was using the original title, which includes a very offensive racial slur.
Yeah.
So I realized my mistake, and instead of saying anything, I stayed quiet and embarrassed. He never looked at me the same way again.
Okay, but that's his fault. Did he not know about that? Did he not know about the second name
I also
of that?
learned later that day that there are 2 Agatha Christie murder mysteries, and that our school was doing
was
the
it
one
the
with
Mousetrap?
the safe title named Mousetrap.
I was in that one too! Wait, there is the Mousetrap! Wait a minute, yeah! Holy shit, I forgot! I was in that show. I was Christopher Wren. Oh my god. There's a lot more than 2 Agatha Christie murder mysteries. Yeah, but like stage plays of it. Who were you? I was Christopher Wren, who is basically the Joker. He is like a weird, goofy little He's the red herring murderer in The Thing. That's insane. For someone who hates theater kids, Coney was in a lot of productions. I did a lot of shows, yeah. That's how I know that theater people are awful. I have firsthand experience. The cool ones are awesome. But a lot of them are, not. Can you give us a line recital? I don't remember anything about doing the show. I just remember having a very high-pitched voice and having a laugh. I worked on a laugh. It was very Joker-esque, but one of those. An educated hater. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what stopped me from doing theater. People kept asking me, they're like, are you ever going to do another show? I'm like, dude, why? Ugh. Miserable. Thanks, King Angelo. Thanks for the prime. Was it the witch laugh? Maybe. Real talk, what's the best way to go into theater without it being cringe? You have to limit your inhibitions, young man. Don't worry about being cringe. Do it because you like to do it. I did it because I liked acting, and I liked the experience of taking something on the page and bringing it to life. I thought that was very cool. Musicals are cringe, but plays are cool. Yeah, musicals are way worse. Do it to explore the depth of the human experience. Do it to find out your emotions and your process. It's cool. Shoot, Ernest Coney. Oh, my bad. Hey, guys, you checked your prostate yet? Anybody put a finger in their ass? Does someone go through these stories in advance, or do they just appear? No, these are curated by Ahmad, and I think it was, I think this one was Keen. Thank you, Keen Frizzle, for tonight. Big ups to Keen. Because otherwise, they would be either very bad or crime. A lot of people just post stories about them, like, I don't know, doing terrible things that aren't funny. Thanks, Keen. Yeah, just go do some theater. It's fun.
So in primary school, me and my friends were...
I'm good on that.
So in primary school, me and my friends were heavily obsessed with Naruto.
Who was it?
We loved recreating our favorite fights from different anime and games during recess.
Oh, man.
In this instance, we wanted to recreate the part of Naruto versus Sasuke, where after doing a crazy combo Naruto launch...
What did Rod just say?
We loved recreating our favorite... In this instance, we wanted to recreate the part of Naruto versus Sasuke.
Soy Jack? He's in the show? That's what he's from?
In this instance, we wanted to recreate the part of Naruto versus Sasuke, where after doing a crazy combo, Naruto launched in the air and slammed the back of Sasuke's head into the ocean. I'll attach it here, so being Naruto...
Hold on. Let's watch. Movie time. This is the part of the... Dude, I forgot that I searched sperm cream. It was in my search history. How embarrassing. Cool. Awesome. He got pwned. Yeah, 9 years ago he got pwned. Cool. Now I have the context. Did your friend get knocked out underwater?
So being Naruto in this, I had the bright idea to climb to the top of the climbing frame, launch myself off it, and strike my best friend in the back of his head with 2 fists.
Cool,
My immediate thoughts were this might be the coolest thing I've ever done until I looked down to see my leg twisted like a pretzel.
Oh!
Yes, I broke my leg doing this.
Okay.
Once I was in the ambulance with my mom and uncle, they obviously asked me how the hell this happened, and I explained it basically the exact way I typed it here with the biggest smile on my face. To this day, I can't explain the combined look of shock and disappointment in my mom's face.
You were good spirits
My
about
uncle,
it, though.
though,
That's cool.
Dapped me up with the exact same smile. It was worth the injury.
Your uncle also likes Naruto? My man. Okay. Wait, for that scene where Naruto pwned Sasuke? My man. Okay. Dap me up, little nephew. Okay. You mean the scene where they're in the water and then Naruto hits Sasuke in the... Okay. W, uncle. Date Bayo, nephew. So stupid. I feel like the uncle was probably into Dragon Ball. That probably transcends age. You got to be Naruto? That's my nephew. I knew your ass wouldn't be Sasuke. My brother would have never raised no Sasuke. I wonder what it must have been like in high school when, like, anime was cool. I was right on the cusp of it. Because, like, to me, when I was in high school, like, it was still dork shit. But it really started getting big in, like, early 2010s. It barely is now. Is it? I think it's... it probably depends on where you go. I think it's pretty popular now, right? I graduated in 2018. It was still dork shit. Oh, never mind then. Okay. It still wasn't cool until, like, 2 years after I left. Yeah, I graduated high school in 2006. Jesus Christ. Graduated high school in 2006, and people were doing, like, you know, Naruto running and that kind of shit, so. Depends on your local area, sure. I was at Costco today, and the lady that helped me with my membership card had a Demon Slayer pin. I think it's Demon Slayer. The girl with the stick in her mouth, right, that turns into a demon. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the popular Nezuko. Yeah, that's her. The Kimetsu no Yaiba sweep the board. And, like, I always wonder, should I... Like, I want to tell those people that, like, hey, I know what that is, but I don't approve of it and I don't watch it. Does that make sense? We kind of were in this Cold War standoff because I was wearing this. So I clearly have, like, a Toad hat, right? So she knows that's Super Mario and I know that's Kimetsu no Yaiba. But we're not talking about it. We're both nerds, but we're on different planets. We're just going to go about our day and leave it professional, right? Just nod and move on. Yeah, I'm not going to... There's something in me that wants to be like, hey, I know what that is. But I don't want to talk about it. Because I don't know enough about it. I don't watch anime, right? That's a potential power level reveal. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Actually, I forgot. Dude, I went to Verizon today. And the guy there... dude, I went to Verizon to change my phone. Really nice guy. Somehow, me being a YouTuber comes up. The first thing that happens, he said, you got yourself a subscriber. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. Because I think they're trying to be nice, right? And he was really cool. It's nothing against him. But I think they're trying to be nice. Like, they're going to log on and see that I have, like, 100 subs. And it's like, yep, we're on the grind. But, like, I don't want that. I don't... Right? He's watching right now. Buddy, if you're watching, you were awesome. Thanks for your help today. You don't have to do that. It was a weird feeling. Have you ever thought about asking those cool neighbors if they watch you? I would be cool if they watched me. I wouldn't mind. Because I think they get it. They know ball. My problem is that if people don't understand that the internet and off the internet are two different things. You know what I'm saying? Coney is not Zach. You guys got to understand, when the camera goes off, I'm a fucking hermit, okay? I don't talk to people for days, right? So, like, I think they know ball. They know how it is. A lot of people don't. That's the difference. So you have to make sure somebody understands the difference between the internet and not the internet, right? What if they stop being your friend after watching your stream? I would respect that decision. I would assume it was the prostate talk. Is this all he does? You know what I mean? If I see you, should I refer to you as Coney or Zach? Don't... If you have to ask that question, I would rather you not refer to me at all. Don't speak to me. Leave me alone. Oh, dude. I am so envious of content creators who, like, had the foresight to not reveal their entire name to the internet. I feel so stupid. What was I doing? Why did I do that? Zach feels unnatural to me, not gonna lie. I mean, I don't mind if people do the tag thing, you know, but Most people, I've never had somebody say my real name if I wasn't friends with them, though. That was more of a thing in, like, the between era of, like, Smash Celebrity between Smash 4 and Alt. Now it's like, people are cool. It's mostly fine, so. VTubers had the right idea. Even, like, big streamers now. I'm not going to say who they are because chat will be weird and, like, say them. But there's a couple streamers, like, in my sphere that nobody knows their last name, or at least it's not publicly documented. It's like, damn, that's smart. That's cool. Anyway.
When I was in 8th grade in my math class, we used the
Dude,
TI-84
he's not grading
calculators that
anymore.
were provided by the school. At the beginning of each class, we would use our assigned calculator. So one day during class I got very bored and I started writing some messages about how much I was hating the class, such as "I want to die" and "Please end my suffering." Well, at the end of the class I didn't clear my calculator history, and someone in the next class saw what I had wrote and showed it to the teacher.
From CPS.
The next day I was called to the counselor's office to talk about suicide, and if I was okay,
to the psych ward.
I had to proceed to then try to convince the counselor that I'm not suicidal and that I'm fine, and it's a big misunderstanding.
That's something that somebody who was suicidal would say. Listen, buddy, we care for you. We're here for you, all right?
I thought I got off scot-free until I found out when I got home that they also contacted my parents, who luckily didn't make a big deal out of it, but was still awkward.
That's got to be really weird if you're a parent. Because, like, the parents, like, do I take this seriously? It's probably nothing. But, like, if you're a parent, it's different because you're going to be, like, it's your kid, right? Oh, that's weird. You got cool parents or shitty parents. One of those two. Writing that in the first place is weird, though. No, I don't think so. I think it's I haven't done that, but I get it. You're just typing dumb, stupid bullshit just to get through the day. It's fine. I probably typed that stuff on, like, Computer Lab. I don't know. I just play Block Dude on my calculator. Yeah. I told you guys the TI-83s that we had a drug dealing simulator or something. And a lot of kids in middle school loved that. Kind of weird, right?
So during COVID, I moved to a state with...
Everyone has wanted to die at some point, but not everyone is suicidal. Dude, that's the first thing that pops into my head at, like, any minor convenience. Like, I'll go to the grocery store, and I know this is such, like, a millennial thing to say, but, like, I'll go... Dope Wars. That's it. Thank you, Rails. I'll go to the grocery store, and it's like, oh, they only have sugar-free oatmeal. What if I just, like... Right? It's like... You know how Until Dawn, when you pick up a totem, it shows you a possible future where somebody dies? It's like a cutscene. I have that all the time, but it's a gun in my mouth. Like, if a meeting goes 2 minutes over what it's supposed to, and I look at the clock, I'm like, wait. There's a future where I pull out a Beretta, and I just... It's a weird... I don't know why that is. I don't know why. And it's like, I don't even consciously do it. It just happens, right? I don't even own a gun. Like, where would I even conjure one? Right? It's because you're unhappy. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, therapist. My bad. Okay. Get help? It's not that deep. It's really not. It's just, for some reason, it's the first thing that pops into my mind. It's like, you know what? This is bad. This situation that's bad it's pretty tough. But I always could do this. That's always on the table. Possibly. When I'm driving at night and I'm just thinking about swerving to a pole. I've never done that. Driving off a bridge, swerving into a pole. I've never thought about that. I have thought about continuing to drive. Just like, how far could you go? But it's relieving to know that there's always an escape route. Okay, I'm not going to entertain that thought because I'll get in trouble. Call the hotline.
So during COVID, I moved to a
I like the prostate talk more.
So during COVID, I moved to a state with in-person school. It was hard enough at the time trying to make friends cause it's kinda hard to talk to people with social distancing and masks on. It didn't help that my mom forced me to swallow a raw fucking garlic clove every day because she believed it would help get rid of these really bad parasites.
What the fuck? Is your mom okay? That's not a normal... Does your mom think you're a vampire? Your mom is scared to death that you're gonna become a Dracula.
So I had to go to school every day with the most horrid farts ever, making sure no one would want to be in a 15-foot radius of me.
What?
I was basically just Wario and it was awful.
What a fucked up mom. Okay, son, time for breakfast. Is it a full olive clove, garlic clove, the whole thing? Yes, sweetie, as always. Oh, no. Not more garlic again. That's disgusting. Imagine being a parasite in this guy's stomach. Like, are you fucking joking? Again? You see that shit coming down the esophagus? No fucking way. A full what? I just got set up in here. I literally just got here. Every day. I would be furious. Holy shit, man. Did it work at least? I mean, I don't know if that's proof of anything. He didn't have any tapeworms. Maybe he just wasn't susceptible to parasites. I don't know if the garlic had anything to do with it. Holy shit, man.
One day when I was around 12, 13, all of a sudden a bunch of lost pet posters with the same format and varying colors started popping up.
Oh.
They were never common before, but now they were everywhere.
Dude, that I saw a lost pet poster near my house. That is one of the saddest things to me. Seriously, a lost pet poster. Because to me, it is one of the, like, utmost depictions of desperation. Right? Like, the cat didn't come back. And they are out of options. They don't know what else to do. It's so sad. Do they ever work? I mean, who knows? But it's so sad, man. I think about it every day, walking my crazy little dog. Yeah, I mean, like, usually, like, my husky has, like, gotten out and run around the neighborhood, and he always comes back, and I'm like, dude, it pisses me off, right? But I know he'll come back. But I think about one day, like, putting up the signs like, hey, which is very sad. But also, I'm not 8. It's way worse when you're young.
They were never common before, but now they were everywhere. For some reason, I got the idea that this was employed by a pet kidnapping ring to steal people's pets.
I was about to make a really dark joke. Okay, this is a joke. Don't check on me. Snake Life said Coney talking more serious about lost pets than offing himself. Well, somebody will miss the pet. So, you know.
For some reason.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm fine. I'm okay, everybody. It was just a joke. Don't worry. I'm not. I'm okay. Okay? All right? I'm doing fine. I'm good. Okay? You don't need to have a conference with my parents. Good one. Thanks, man. Very good, right? I'm okay. All right? Don't put that on YouTube. Dude, YouTube would be so annoying about that joke. Could you imagine the top updated comment? Leave that shit off the video.
They were never common before, but now they were everywhere.
Wild transition for prostate stuff. Stop talking about prostates!
For some reason, I got the idea that this was employed by a pet kidnapping ring to steal people's pets, and I thought that made more sense than people just using a format from a website or something.
Thank you, Afrofuck, for the 5 gifties. You thought Team Rocket was real. You thought Team Rocket was real in abducting pets? You thought this was like a ring of things going around?
I came up with a genius plan to thwart the kidnappers by calling one of the numbers that was missing a cat and saying I had found their lost dog. That way, when they started thanking me, I would know that they didn't actually know which pet I was calling about. My plan backfired when I called one of the numbers, and they excitedly picked up the phone.
No
I told
way.
them I had seen their lost dog, and their excitement turned to confusion as they told me I didn't lose a dog. I lost a cat. At that moment I realized that I'm stupid, and obviously it was
Holy
just a poster
shit,
template
man.
different people were using. I said oh, and then hung up in shame.
Oh my God, you really thought you were getting to the bottom of something. You were about to expose a criminal ring. You thought you were going to be awarded the key to the city for that shit. What a fucked up story. Imagine being the person picking up that call. You're 12 or 13. Oh, dude. That's fucked up. Invention suggestion. Pros taste snacks shaped. I'm not going to read the rest of that. You know that feeling when you're a kid and you think you're going to be super important to the world? Oh, yeah. I mean, for a lot of people, that extends into, like, teenage years. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Could go into your early 20s. Like, you're going to do something big, right? That's like a normal thing. But also, it's just like, you know, you grow up watching police dogs save people on TV. And you're like, wow, that's awesome. Those people are in crisis, so the dogs can save them. I'm going to be a cop. Think to yourself, I'm going to be a comms major. I knew what I wanted to do. Straight up, from the very beginning. I wanted to have a degree that made a comfortable living. I don't give a shit how. comms major. I don't care what anybody says.
Hi, Coney. When I was 5
Hi.
years old, me and my mom would sometimes go to Toys R Us when that was still a thing.
Very fun
And they
time.
had this little train table with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Comms majors don't make shit anymore. It depends on what you spec into, little bro. Communications is a gimmick because the field is so wide you can do anything. Learn some hard skills. I learned coding very easy. If you learn HTML and CSS, you could get a job being a front-end web developer, especially if you know how to use Google. Now, using Google is a little bit harder because Google is dog shit now. It's very easy to do. Not saying you're going to make six figures, but you could be comfortable. You just need to learn how to BS properly. Yeah, but that works in any skill or any field. So, like, charisma is the hidden stat. That one's busted, but... Coney is a liar. Market is oversaturated. Hey, worked for me, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Skill issue, maybe? I got my major. I got my degree. I got a job pretty quickly. I had to go to a couple headhunters. You got to get your money up. What do you want me to say?
And they had this little train table with Thomas.
Job numbers for software ass right now. Don't go into software, low, bro. Go into web design. Everybody got a fucking website. Learn how Google Places works. Scam some companies into, well, this is very old. I'm dating myself. I knew a guy that scammed companies into, like, he would get them to pay him $500 a month for SEO on Google Places. He would get like 50 clients. It would take like a minute of his time a month. Now that field doesn't exist anymore. But there's always a grift, right? Coney, STFU, I want to hear about the Thomas the Tank Engine toys. You're right, my bad.
Hi, Coney. When I was 5 years
Thanks,
old,
Dick Life.
me and my mom would sometimes go to Toys R Us when that was still a thing. And they had this little train table with Thomas the Tank Engine toys you could play with in a pre-built track.
Oh, hell
And of course, as a kid, I was super into Thomas the Tank Engine,
Sure.
so I'd spend most of our time playing there.
This chatter's
and by
old.
the end of it, I'd always
5
ask
years
for
old
a
at
new
Toys R Us
train,
and
and
into
usually
Thomas?
get denied. But one day I thought of a brilliant idea. If I simply just asked someone for help in getting me this toy instead of my mom, I'll get what I want.
Sure.
So one day after we were getting ready to leave and I got my request for a new train denied, I started saying help, help, help over and over again. And instead of getting my new train like I so desperately desired, I got my mom looked at weird and everyone thought I was getting kidnapped.
I know what to do. I have an idea to get what I want. Help! 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 This'll get the employees to pay attention to me. Coney, what do you do if your kid does this? Dude, I don't know. Kids are crazy, man. Kids will just do shit like this because it'll make sense to them. And I just have to look around and I just have to like call it and be like, this isn't normal. I'm her dad, I swear. You gotta believe me, I am her dad. How do you prove that? She doesn't have an ID. I can't show them my ID. Look, the names are the same. I got lucky that my kid looks like me. Thank God for that. Photos? Ah, that's smart. See, I wouldn't think of that. I would go to jail. I would have done a big background check. That's a good point. We literally have an old lady with short-term memory loss that does that to the point where employees just kind of ignore her and explain to family members she's fine. She just forgot what we told her 30 seconds ago. That poor woman could get exploited very easily. Everybody just has to trust, like, no, she just yells a lot. She yells a bunch. Thanks, Invisible. What do you do if she just says you're not her dad? Now I'd show photos. Chatter might have just saved my life. Because kids are fucked up. Kids will do something at a moment's notice because they think it's funny. Like, my kid today was like, I love mommy and I love Pop, her grandfather. And I was like, do you love daddy? And she went, no. With like the smile the Grinch makes when he had an idea. And I just got her strawberries. And I was like, I'm pretty sure you love daddy. She said, no. So she could very easily just say, you know, that I'm not her dad in front of a group for a laugh. And normally I would be fucked. But now, thanks to chat, I would show pictures. And thank God for that. Your kid is literally you reincarnated. Yeah, she's very funny. For some reason, I don't know where we did this. I don't know how I taught her this. But, like, when I give her a high five, I'll be like, high five. She'll do this. She'll put her thumb in my hand like this. I don't know why she started doing that. I don't know if I taught it to her or what. But, like, she does it all the time, and she does it to random people, and it's so funny to me every time. Because they, like, try to be polite. They're like, ha! What's wrong with this kid? It's funny. Barb! What's good, everybody? Thanks for the raid. Barb, I saw that UFO 50 tier list. Yeah, Divers is dog ass, bro. Divers is miserable. I stopped playing. Wait, this streamer isn't bald? Wait, I'm working on it. Guys, I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. Look, I'm making good progress. Just give me time. We'll get there. Weak. I'm sorry, I have good genes. I have a full head of hair, but I'm 5'9". Hey, just so you guys know, quick heads up. It's a fucked up night, okay? Welcome to Cringe Confessional. I have a form, cringe.coney.gg, where people send their most embarrassing stories. That's what we're going through right now. It's getting kind of gross. Any poop stories tonight? A couple. One guy shit on a zip line. One guy looked like he peed his pants, and to get away with it, he soaked his entire pants. We had a long talk about prostates earlier, so... Guys, get checked. If you're 40 years old, you get a free check. So, check it out. One peed his pants in front of Johnny Bravo. Yeah, yep. Did do that. A lot of sad stuff, too. Yeah, missing animal posters. It's a fucked up night. Sounds like we arrived at a great time. Yeah, thank you for the raid, man. I like the UFO 50 tier list, but I was surprised that Rock On Island was your number. I was like, that's stupid. That's balloons. But thanks for stopping by. If you're not up to it, just drop a follow. That would mean a lot to me. I think I don't really play video games, but I'm working on it. You guys like Banjo-Tooie? Who likes Banjo-Tooie? Oh my god, me! Oh yeah, remember to claim your free sub, by the way. Exclamation point claim.
This was my first year of middle school.
Okay.
For like a month, there was this tradition called Slap Ass Fridays.
What?
Don't know when it became a thing, but I'd see people at lunch trying to both protect their behind while trying to slap their friends.
Cool.
In my health class, there was a girl who I had a crush on that sat in front of me.
Uh-huh.
It was Friday, and I had never done it before, and she had also done it to 3 other people.
Is this just one of those games that kids make up to, like, break the tension? Like, spin the bottle, which is objectively a very strange idea, but it's like, well, it's a game that other people play. You gotta kiss me, I guess. Right? Or, like, Truth or Dare, where you dare the pretty girl to kiss you, right? That's like all this is.
So when the bell rang, we stood up at the same time, and I, a naturally timid and introverted kid, stood up and delivered a sneak attack. The sound was heard all across the room, and everyone turned to look at
How
me.
hard did
My
you
hand
hit
on
it?
this girl's butt, a mortified expression on her face. Somehow the teacher didn't notice and I wasn't sent to the principal, but word
Wait,
got around fast and during PE, the last class of the day, all I heard was, yo, I heard you tap Carelli's. Or,
What?
What is your problem? Ooh, do you like her? Needless to say, that was my first and last slap-ass Friday. And it
Okay, why
stopped
was
being a
nobody
thing
else
like a month
participating?
or so later.
Wait, I'm so confused. Why did everything stop there? So everybody did it, but when you did it, it was a problem? I don't understand this story. Did you do it so hard that you killed it for everybody? You ruined the vibe? I don't understand. Is that a prank they played on you specifically? You killed the meme? It was a Thursday. Oh my god. Did you really just slap Corelli's ass at 5th period on a Thursday? That's it. No more slap ass for anybody. Plot twist, he's the size of Andre the Giant. In middle school, it sounds like a thunderclap just... Goosh! Oh, wrong button. Well, I mean, the right button, too. I mean, that might have been Corelli there. Yeah, it still fits. It's still pretty good. It's not bad. I feel like a lot of these stories just don't make sense to me, man. All right, let's change up the voice. We've been on this one for a while. Let's go, Ryan.
Hey, Coney.
Hey.
Add 1 to the P-story counter.
Yes!
And buckle up.
Yes!
When I was a small child, around 7 or 8, I was really into creepypasta.
Of course.
The issue. Every story horrified me and made me unable to sleep that night. And as a kid, I thought they were real.
Dude, you're
One day
Piglet
I was
as a
home
kid,
alone
sure.
and my mom told me to do the laundry.
Uh-huh.
My house was under renovation in those areas, so it was all bare wood, and my laundry room was nothing but a long hallway.
Right.
I was convinced Jeff the Killer was in my laundry room.
Specifically, Jeff the Killer? That one? Not like a serial killer or like, I don't know, Jason, but Jeff the Killer in particular? I don't even know who that is. Hold on. Is that the white face? It's the image. Is the white face thing? An adolescent serial killer. The titular main protagonist turned into the main antagonist of the 2011 creepypasta story, Jeff the Killer. I gotta read this. Don't show it. Am I gonna scare you? He has a whole wiki page. Origin, derivative works, a remake. Jesus Christ. Okay, so anyway, Jeff the Killer is in your laundry room. By the way, you shouldn't be doing laundry at 8. Do you live on a farm? What the fuck is that? Do your parents use you for labor? That's insane.
I was so scared
Vacuum,
I locked
maybe.
myself out on the porch. If the door was locked, Jeff couldn't get me. Then the need to pee hit me.
Okay.
I was too scared to go back and...
You guys make 8-year-olds do laundry? Are you serious? No, there's better stuff they could do, I think. I don't know. I don't have an 8-year-old.
I was too scared to go back inside. Jeff the Killer was in there.
I know. You
Then
told
my
me.
eyes said on the litter box, I hope to God no one saw 8-year-old me awkwardly peeing into my litter box.
It's pretty smart to go there,
I then
though.
cried on my front porch waiting for my parents to get home and check the house for Jeff the Killer.
What if Jeff the Killer killed your parents? What if you led them straight into Jeff's trap? Oh, that's the end of the story. Son, there's no Jeff the Killer here. Comes out of the darkness. And you didn't have to do the laundry. Good point. W scam Well done. Yeah, why were you in the house by yourself at 7 or 8? I don't think you're allowed to do that. You should have a babysitter. You were doing laundry at 7 or 8 and home alone? What the fuck?
I was in my sophomore year.
Hell, parents. Also, we need to limit this kid's internet privileges. Yeah, a lot of pieces are stacking up onto each other here.
I was in my sophomore year of high school, and me and a group of my friends all had this one English teacher whose class was extremely unfair, fails half the class every year kind of situation.
Why do teachers take pride in that? I hate that shit. They really power trip over this. I used to think it was kind of cool, and it was like, wow, this teacher's really smart. They don't take any shit. You guys are going to hate me for saying this. It is not that hard to become a teacher in America. Not to say that there aren't good teachers, right? Teaching is a thankless job, and people have a special connection with kids or whatever. Like, trust me, teaching is an important field or whatever, right? But I feel like becoming a teacher isn't that hard. So if you're going to be this weird, prideful, like, jackass about it, like, right? What's your problem?
There was extra credit being offered.
It's no easier or harder than anything else. Apparently, it's hard as shit to get a job as a comms major, says Chet. I think they're stupid, but I'm telling you what I said.
There was extra.
Education degrees are a joke, unironically. Yeah, I guess it depends on where you live, too. I don't know. If you're in Missouri, bro, pain in the ass to get a teaching degree in PA, go to Amish country, bro. You're fine.
There was extra credit being offered for attending a play another school was putting on. I think her husband was the drama teacher over there, so me and my buddies decided to make a night of it.
Okay.
Sitting in the back so we could crack jokes all the way.
Right.
They were doing The Odd Couple, and honestly they were doing a great job, and the whole audience, roughly a room of maybe 200 people, were laughing all the time. One of the students picks up the phone to dial for the ambulance, and says they're busy, and puts the phone down. For some reason to my brain, this was the funniest thing I have ever heard in my life, and the idea an ambulance could be busy was enough to get a laugh out of me when I hadn't been the whole night. I let out a single cartoonish chuckle, in a low voice, bellowing "ha!" that echoed throughout the entire auditorium as no one else in the room laughed.
Hold on. Huh? Did it work? I never know if the mixer works. No? Oh. Never mind. Okay.
Slowly everyone's heads began to turn. My friends were dying trying not to bust out laughing.
The whole auditorium turning around because you laughed once? Bro, are you serious? You're ruining our evening.
I could tell even the performers on stage were caught off guard by the sound I just produced and fumbled their lines a bit. After about 2 minutes, I got up and left.
What sound did you make?
I ended up waiting outside because I couldn't muster the nerve to try to quietly get back into the theater.
I have to hear this
My
sound.
friends brought up the ambulance joke every now and then for the rest of high school and would not let me forget.
What sound did you make to elicit that kind of reaction? Chatter, I think you probably made a sound that you don't know that you made. Because if everybody else is laughing and then you laughed, it would be normal. You did something like that was uncouth. A super low cartoonish laugh. Make it in chat. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? How could you make a laugh that would make everybody turn around? I don't know what that sounds like. This is a stupid story. That's dumb.
When I was about 5 or 6, I was really obsessed with the Lego Indiana Jones video game.
Weird.
I would play it day in and day
Star
out,
Wars,
and it consumed the majority of my thoughts.
Okay.
One of my favorite pastimes as a little kid when I wasn't playing video games was to
Right.
pretend I was the characters from
Every
them and
kid
tell people
does
I
this.
was them.
Right.
Now, my favorite character from Lego Indiana Jones was the guy with a bazooka because
guy
I
with a
was a little
bazooka?
kid and of course I thought bazookas were sick.
Right, who doesn't?
If you've played Lego Indiana Jones, you might remember that the bazooka guy happened to belong to a certain group of Germans Indiana Jones
did?
fought in the 1940s.
Oh.
Little me didn't understand the significance of this group.
Oh.
So when I went around telling my neighbors and preschool teachers that I'm the Nazi guy, expecting them to understand what I meant,
Okay.
my poor parents had a lot of explaining to do.
Okay, to be clear, I think Lego Indiana Jones probably should have named that character something else. Was that his name when you selected him?
Nazi.
Is it called Nazi Guy? With a bazooka? His name is Bazooka Trooper. Then how did this kid know about Nazis? Who's teaching this kid about the Holocaust? Are there Nazis in Lego Indiana Jones? Why did they do that? Couldn't they just be like general bad guys? The Lego has blonde hair and bright blue eyes. Hold on. Bazooka Trooper. Okay. Okay. I mean, but there's not like, you know, a symbol on it, the telltale symbol, right? There's not like a, like, how did you know about that part, right? Is he the only one with a bazooka in the whole game? Either fake or chatter is dumb. Smells fake to me, but that's fine. Maybe embellished a bit. I'm the Nazi guy. Didn't Indy have a bazooka in the movie? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I got kind of bored watching Indiana Jones, which I know is my fault. I was stupid.
So, I've pretty much been a gamer my whole life, and had a friend who was a big Sonic fan.
Ugh.
He told me to check out the Sonic comics, so I did, and they were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I would sometimes bring them to school to read them in my free time. This was like 4th or 5th grade.
All right.
One day on the bus, I was reading one that focused solely on the character Sally Acorn.
Oh my god, I feel like I've heard this story like 10 times. Why is it always Sally? Why is it always Sally?
And for some strange reason this particular comic was more incriminating than usual, like I'm talking full-page panels of Sally getting into a pool. It was bad. I started hearing giggles behind me and noticed some other kids on the bus were seeing everything. Now I was young, so I didn't really know what a furry was at this point, but I still knew that this looked...
Coney, pull that up. Nice try. You have Google.
Now I was young, so I didn't really know what a furry was at this point, but I still knew that this looked bad. So, in my 10-year-old wisdom, I said something to the kids behind me like, "Come on guys, she's an animal," which only got me more laughs.
Guys, come on. She's an animal. I'm not gonna fuck the squirrel, okay? Why would I want to do that? That would be so embarrassing. The squirrel with no pants getting in the pool. Why would I want to do that?
Thankfully, I never interacted with those kids again, but that was definitely the point when I stopped reading the Sonic comics.
Yeah, I think most people were into Sally Acorn. I never put it past Sonic people. Might have been the best response. I don't think there's any way you get out of that, if I'm honest. Hey, man. Oh, my God. You're a Sally guy. Okay. Can I have a confession? Listen. I'm not a furry, as we all know. But, and I was never into Sally, But whoever that bunny was on that show, the girl bunny, I just liked her voice. I loved her voice. It's not Cream. Bunny Rabbit, is that it? She just had like an accent, and I liked the accent. She was a robot, you sick fuck. Was she? Was she a robot? Really? She was a rabbit. What are you talking? The one with the cyborg arm. Yeah, man. That's Dexter's voice actor. Wait, Dexter? Dexter's Lab, Dexter? Vaguely Eastern European? Oh, no. Is it worse or better that she's a cyborg? At least she's not a rabbit, right? It's not... You like the Creole Louisiana accent like Rogue? I always know Rouge Rogue. There's also the Bat. I always forget. I mean, Rogue is like perhaps the hottest character in fictional media to me. That is like, and it's just the Southern accent. That's really all it is. I think that's it. X-Men, not the fucking Bat. Not the Bat. Guys, the X-Men won. Stupid. What about Lola Bunny? Not really. If I was going to go that route, I would go the one from Animaniacs that I've talked about a few times. Because what the fuck were they doing, right? Come on. Hello, Nurse. No, the mink. The mink I've talked about a few times. I've told this story a million times. There is a character named Minerva Mink on Animaniacs. And even as a kid, I was like 6 to 8. And I was like, what the fuck is this? That's not normal. That doesn't look like an animal at all. Even as a kid, I was like, this is weird. Right? Like, when I saw Lola Bunny as a kid, I was like, okay, she's supposed to be, like, cute or hot or whatever, but, like, at least she's still a cartoon character. That one was like, what the fuck is their problem? The way I Googled her and immediately see her putting 3 toes into the camera, yeah, they were up to something on that show. Googled it, what the fuck? Yep, there you go. My search history is fucked tonight. Sperm cramps, Minerva Mink, Bunny Rabbit. Hold on. You know what I think it is? I'm going to be so real with you. Hold on. It's the voice. I think it's the eye makeup. I think it is. I think it is. It's the eye makeup too. She wasn't a robot. Well, not here. She doesn't have the arm. Don't scroll. Oh my God, you're right. What am I doing? I can't. Hey, 5 subs, I'll hit page down once. I'll page down one time for 5 gifties. I'll do it right now. Turn on safe search. Nope, unsafe. I'll do it right now. That is fascinating. Yeah, look her up. Look her up on the show, man. She had a pretty voice. That's all. Thank you, Thickles. Raffle Fox? It had to be you, didn't it? Boom. Page down. Nothing there. Feet. We got feet. You know what? I'll give you 2. Ooh, getting a little dicey. Getting a little dicey here. And we're gonna get out of here. We're getting into deep water. We're getting into deep water. Yeah. Ooh, I gotta get out of that. I gotta get back to the shallow end. Sheesh. Okay. Second page down was way worse. Let me see what would have happened if I went 3. Oh, she's naked. Fur Affinity. Picture of her saying, what you waiting for, sugar? Yep. 3 was the magic number there. Phew. Can we see? Well, you look it up. You look it up. You do that. You have Google. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, you go ahead. I'll leave it up to you. What happened to Cringe Confessional? Yeah, this is a fucked up episode. I'm sick. I'm just sick tonight. We're going on weird tangents. Sorry, everybody. I wasn't trying to get you banned. It was too funny to pass up. Hey, listen, if you want to get me banned, it's part of the stream. It's the game we're playing. It's like a meta game within the stream. Oh, man, I thought he was going to lose his livelihood tonight. Man. It's sick, silly night tonight, yeah. Sally's still hotter? Take that back. That's literally not true. Hold on. Dude, it's a no contest. Hold on. People are going to be so mad. He's still talking about this! Dude, no. Right wins every time. Right? Sally just has a vest. Yeah, wait a minute. Sally's naked. That's weird. Why does Bunny have on clothes? Do not scroll down on Acorn. Yeah, that one's probably way worse. I'm going to be real. Neither one makes the top 5. Top 5?! Rouge? That's all I know, man. Blaze the Cat? I'm gonna... Top 5 now, Coney? I don't know enough. I know Rouge. Sonic. Knuckles. Tails. And Vector. Charmy Bee. Bark. The Bear. So stupid. Okay. Bro said eggnog? This is a stupid stream. Alright.
It was the first week of first grade. After recess before going into class, one of the things we had to do was line up alphabetically so our teacher could do roll call.
Right.
My name started with a, so I was at the very front.
Mm-hmm.
There was the girl starting from the back of the line going up talking to everyone.
Right.
She was asking each person, "Hey, do you like me?" Everyone was being nice and just saying yes. Being an awkward kid, I gave it a lot of thought before she got to me. I didn't know if I actually liked her as a person we had just met. When she came to me, all eyes on me as the last person, the pressure went to my head. Before she could get a word in, I yelled out no. She then proceeded to run away crying.
No! She didn't even ask. She didn't even get the question out. You just yelled no. Okay, to be fair, though, all yeses and one no, that's a little dramatic. One no and you run away crying? Come on. Relax. She was doing it for attention. She needed to hear it. Somebody had to say it. Oh, hold on. We got a poll going up currently for the hottest Sonic character. It's Bunny, man. Are you fucking serious? Me and 4 other chatters? If it's not, it's Rouge. It's Rouge. It is. This your goat, Coney? I don't know why I'm clicking that link. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh. That reminds me of the Bugs Bunny bit I never got to pop. I really wish Multiverses lasted a little bit longer. I was really hoping Bugs Bunny would... Oops, hit the wrong camera. I really wanted Bugs Bunny to, like, win a tournament. So I could, like, at the guy, like Mirror Man, it'd be like, this your goat, and just have a video of Bugs doing something just unfathomably racist. Just like Bugs doing the most racist thing you've ever seen. This your character, man? How about you switch to Shaggy? Shaggy never did that. Bugs is the only racist character in Multiverses. Why is he there? Right? Shaggy did yellow face. Oh my god, he did. You're right. I forgot. Wait a minute. I forgot Shaggy did do that with the hat. Right. Damn, you're right, come to think of it. Shit, man. Mario did that once. Oh, wait, no, it was Luigi with a very racist impression. You ever get an image in your brain and it makes you laugh? You ever think of a picture and the picture... So stupid. Yeah, the Chinese cowboy Luigi gave Mario an ulcer. So stupid. So stupid. This is genuinely one of the worst streams I think I've ever done. This is bad. Holy shit, man. This one's very bad. All right. Shadow wins. Hottest Sonic girl. Thanks. Congratulations. Tremendous. This is my favorite stream that I've caught. I swear they're usually better. This is a really weird night. I genuinely, like, even if you guys are having fun on Twitch, this is going to be ass on YouTube. Like, it's going to be terrible on YouTube. I don't know what the editor's going to do.
I earned the nickname Unintentional Wingman during my senior year of high school.
Okay.
I had a crush on this one girl for years, ever since first grade, but it never seemed to work out.
Okay.
Fast forward to high school, I still liked her and wanted to ask her out to homecoming.
Right.
I did, and initially she seemed excited and happy that I asked her. A week goes by and I'm talking to her again, and she tells me that she is saying yes to me and instead is going to homecoming with one of my closest friends I've known since elementary school.
Why is he doing
I then
that?
played it cool but avoided them as much as possible during homecoming.
Man.
My friends teased the shit out of me for it.
Oh, that's awful.
A couple weeks later, another girl showed some interest in me and things were going smoothly as I started introducing her to the group. My best friend started to catch feelings for her, and right when I was about to pull the trigger, my buddy tells me he has feelings for her.
Oh.
I noticed how happy she was making him and decided to step back and let him go for it. They started calling me real life Mr. Brightside, and these have been my nickname ever since.
Okay, there's actually an alternate ending to this story. In parentheses, it says, looked back, this has actually happened over 10 times to me. Chatter, you have a problem. I think you need to address it with therapy. You deserve happiness too. You need better friends. And you got to do something about that, man. You need somebody that cares about you, around you. Holy shit, man. That's fucked up. 10 times? 10 times is not just friends. That shit's a mentality. Well, yeah, but if he was into it, he wouldn't be writing in. That happened to me 10 times, and I liked it. Hey, man, I guess. Okay. Whatever, but I'm popping my ult after the first two. Well, yeah, that happening twice is a lot. I don't know. Ugh, yuck, man. And people know about it, and they're making fun of you for it. That had to have been, if they're calling you Mr. Brightside, like that was probably before there were worse things to call you that popped up on the internet. So you got lucky. You got out when you did. That's a really fucked up nickname. Yeah. Ugh.
When we age, we lose a part of ourselves.
True.
Maybe our innocence, our sincerity, curiosity.
Sure.
As a child, I had an insatiable curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Every moment was a riddle to be solved, a mystery to be unraveled, and no matter what, I would not be deterred from my pursuit of truth. This resolve...
Poop story incoming.
This resolve burned in the eyes of the 8-year-old boy fearlessly staring down his target through the gunk that clouded the school bathroom mirror. He had recently read something in a book. A story about a pastime enjoyed by young boys not unlike himself. They balled up paper towels, wet them until they
Spitballs,
became
sure.
a soaked mass of white pulp,
Alright.
and threw them at the ceiling,
stick up
leaving
there.
the janitor something more to clean that night.
Yeah, not really spitballs.
This boy
but,
wanted to make his mark, and he knew he could not do that by just replicating the events of the story.
Right, you gotta go further.
No, he had to be a pioneer.
Go the distance.
His eyes shifted past his reflection as he washed his hands, and he had found his mark. Another boy, a classmate, who had never been confronted by his parents about his nasty habit of exposing his complete lower half while urinating.
The visual is so crystal clear to me. It's just imagining you just looking into the mirror and seeing just the fucking Butters kid in the back, just all the way down. Oh, man. Okay. You're really painting a picture on this. This story is beaming images into my mind. This is evocative. Yeah.
They were both about to learn the errors of their ways. The boy at the sink took a paper towel and dried his hands. An action followed curiously by the sound of yet more paper rustling and running water. He wondered if the mechanics of a plaster wall were similar to those of human skin. He cocked his arm, aimed, fired. A wet slap emanated from the urinating boy's right buttock, and he turned just in time to see his classmate's dripping hands fumble with the door handle as he sprinted from the scene of the crime in abject humiliation.
Ow!
The thrower never did learn if his hypothesis was correct. If he did manage to catch a glimpse of his work on the way out of the bathroom, the memory was replaced just a few hours later by one of his parents reading a letter from the school, and the hour-long scolding that followed shortly thereafter.
How did they catch you? How did they catch you? That's the perfect crime. How did they catch you for doing that?
A part of me died that day, and I can't say that I miss him.
I can't believe they caught you for that one. I thought you were gonna get away with it. I could just hear the smack. Just sprinting out of the room. Oh, that's good. That's a good story. Thank you so much for writing in. That's tremendous. When you're a kid, you just do fucked up shit like that just to try it. Your brain just you're always looking for the next thing. Trying to find another story to tell. That's tremendous. Good story. I can't believe they caught you. I really can't. That's unbelievable. No, I still want to kill the chatter. Was that you? Do you pull your pants all the ways down to pee? Be honest. You got the Butters thing? It still sucks. I hate this chatter. Imagine being the kid who's peeing. Honestly, it's gotta suck for the kid who is peeing, because that is when you are at your most vulnerable, when you're going in the urinal and then you just get smacked on the back. Like, I get it, but I don't know. It's very funny. You don't make yourself vulnerable. Why booty out? Parents never taught you different. My cousin did that because his dad wasn't around, which is very sad. But it was very funny. Because we would go to the mall, and I'd be like, no, dude. Like, we both go to the bathroom at the same time. He's at the urinal next to me. I'm like, man, stop. He's like 3 or 4 years younger. Did you teach him? I tried. He insisted. I'm like, dude, stop. Just, like, it doesn't go all the way, man. That's funny. Tremendous. Okay.
When I was a...
Come to Iceland, says Iceland Fan 2K. I'll think about it. Thank you so much for the invite. Sounds like a great place. That's quite an endorsement. Yeah, a ringing endorsement, I should say.
When I was a kindergartner, I randomly stumbled upon some pages torn from a magazine while playing by the soccer field.
Right.
I wasn't great at reading yet, so I didn't know what was written on the pages.
Okay.
But it definitely looked like a cool story to my 4-year-old brain. So I brought the pages home, so that
it's porn.
So that later I could ask my dad to read the story to me.
Duh.
It turns out I was partially correct. It was a story.
What kind of story?
Unfortunately, it was an erotic story from a hardcore porn magazine.
Duh!
I remember being upset for days with my parents for refusing to read it to me.
Read me the
and
story!
It took over a decade for me to finally learn the real story of the a bit too real for a kindergartner story.
What happens in the story? I've told this story a couple times on stream, but we did get a raid, so there's a lot of new people in here, so I'm just curious. I'm telling it again. I think it came up last Cringe Confessional. The first time I ever saw a naked woman's body, I was around, I don't know, 8 or 9 or whatever, and I was at my dad's. My dad was a car mechanic, and they just had porn and Playboy and whatever in the bathroom, like on the toilet. And I was just curious. I was like, wait, Playboy, what? And I thought, like, those women were injured. I had never seen that before. I thought it was like, it's scary when you don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. If you're a guy, everything's on the outside. If you see that for the first time, and it's not just like normal, I'm trying to think of how to put this not in a crass way. It was like Hustler, so they are illustrating the whole thing. Do you get what I'm trying to say here? It's not tucked in. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on there? It was scary. It was fun. Okay, don't say it outright. Come on, let's have a little tact. Come on, man. Did you ask your dad? No, I didn't. I never talked to anybody about that. I told you guys about it. That was the most I'll do. I'll tell you guys about it, all right? That's it. I didn't know that women didn't have penises until I watched a specific episode of The Simpsons. Which one? I fucking hate this stream. What Simpsons episode? Is it the one with the sex-ed rabbits? Thank you, Charlie Blumby. Thanks for the prime. You know the one? I don't. Wait, is it the one where Homer and Marge get it on in the mini golf windmill and they go to the ornaments? Was it the ornaments with the guys doing the logging and the... You know what I'm talking about? Was that what it was? It probably is, actually. That's good. Lisa had an umbilical cord and Homer thought it was her penis. My dad explained the joke to me. Oh, gotcha. Okay, sure. Right. There's a South Park episode with Paris Hilton that regrettably taught me a lot as a child. Is that the one with the yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I watched the first episode of South Park live. And one of the things in that episode, it was the first or the second, but I watched South Park when it first came on, before it was like a cultural phenomenon. And Cartman keeps saying dildo. And in the show, I'm like 7 or 8. In the show, it's like supposed to be a joke like, wow, this kid is saying dildo a lot, and he doesn't know what it means. But I was as old as Cartman was, so I didn't know what that meant. And we didn't have the internet, really. So I was like, what's so funny? It's a funny word. What a silly word to call people. I didn't get it. It's a weird time. I think it was probably on America Online, but they didn't have like websites for that, right? This stream has been a journey I didn't expect to be on. It's been quite a night. But unfortunately, it's come to an end. It's over, guys. That was the last story. I didn't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you to make you sad. YouTube, I'm sorry, but it's over, and you made it to the end. Like and subscribe, or else. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Let's get the chat back in here. They missed you so much. Hold on. It's over, thank God. Yeah, it was a fucked up night, for sure. It was a fucked up night. If you're watching on YouTube, you missed a lot tonight. You did. You should probably be thankful. Usually you miss a lot of good stuff. Tonight, not as much. You missed a lot of bad crap that probably got cut out, which is a good thing. Thanks. I shouldn't do this during the outro. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be ready. Also get checked up. If you're between the ages of 40 and 70, you get a free exam. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. See you next time. Goodbye. So long. Get that walnut checked. Right? Check it out. I got a tiny hand. I'm too tired. It's stupid. Bye, YouTube. So long. Now the prostate discussion has to go in the video. No, it doesn't. They knew what I was talking about. Blue balls does not exist, man. Coney is cooked. Dude, I'm fucking dead. I'm sleeping. It's bedtime, man. This is one of the best Cringe Confessionals. I don't agree with you. But I'm glad. Hey, if you guys had a good time, I had a good time. I had a good time regardless. I always have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But I think we've had better nights. It was fun, though. Still fun. It was good enough. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Bounty time? No. No bounties tonight. And no bounties tomorrow. Because, guys, remember, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Spend it with your loved ones. Because this holiday season, remember how important it is to cherish those around you. Fellas, unfortunately, we've come to the end of our journey this evening. We'll be back on Friday, perhaps, for Gameplay Friday. Maybe not. I don't know. Depends how I'm feeling, honestly. Probably, though. I'll probably be better. My first live Cringe Confessional, this is crazy. It's like meth. This has to be the worst one ever. There's definitely been worse. For sure. I have a good judge on these things. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to go to bed. And then tomorrow, Thanksgiving, Friday, might be a stream. Maybe I'll stream Saturday. We'll see. We'll post the VOD. Don't worry. Do we raid? Who's on? Oh shit, Vinesauce is doing a game jam? Perfect. Go watch that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bless you all. Have a tremendous Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey for me. All right, get yourself stuffed up. I'll see you guys maybe Friday, maybe not. Bless up. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. So long. Goodbye. Goodbye. Happy Thanksgiving. Goodbye. So long. Goodbye. Keep yourself stuffed. Yep. Goodbye. Goodbye. Stuff it up.